Hey everybody, welcome to August 11, 2025 at 8:42 p.m. and the vlog, the long vlog. We time code these things because I do know they get pretty long. So if you want to skip around, we have, there we go, let there be light. We have caps in the red play bar down here, or open up the description, you'll see a big list of blue numbers. Click on those, click around, watch what you want, skip what you don't, however you want to do it. But we are back to more of a traditional vlog today. After I shut up here in a second, we're gonna cook something that's quite delicious, but also pretty simple. Doesn't take that long, which is good because Mary's back from Penzic, which is great, but she stopped and got a whole bunch of treats. So there is a lot of taste testing in this episode. Plus, while she was gone, I watched a lot of movies. So there's a whole lot of movie reviews, including Weapons and Together, no spoilers, of course. And Mary and I still need to talk about our feelings on The Naked Gun. And of course, we got a pretty cool unboxing for you today. And we are out of Disney pins, but I think we got a pretty good compromise for this week. And in the next vlog, we have an idea, and then we'll be back at Disney, we'll have more Disney pins. And we should have a tiny vacation update, just a very tiny one, and a cocktail. So I'm quite excited about all of that. And I need to get on it because it is late, and I have to do this whole thing, and I want to do a bunch of trailers, and blah-de-blah-de-blah. So let's vlog! Hey everybody, welcome to the awesome cook section where we're gonna do something pretty easy this week because there is so much taste testing coming up thanks to my lovely wife. So we're gonna still keep it in the realm of hot dogs and Wiener King love because, you know, I'm learning some things. And I'm thinking, don't hold me to it, but next cook session in 2 weeks, I think we're gonna do Puerto Rican breakfast hot dogs. Maybe two kinds, I don't know, that may be too much. But in the learning about those, I was led down a path where I found this other dish that's super simple. I thought it was Puerto Rican at first, but no, it turns out it's a Mexican classic, although you can make various versions of it. And to see if I can say it right, it's Huevos Con Salchichas. Close, maybe a little white boy, but basically it's sausage and eggs. You can use any kind of sausage you want, but it is very common to use hot dogs. So of course, I've got just some beef hot dogs here. And really, that's all it is you slice up some hot dogs, you fry them in some oil to get them a little bit crispy, and then you mix in your scrambled eggs, you cook that, you know, you season it slightly, you serve it. That's the basic version, but you can do all kinds of things with it. You can zhuzh it up. So we are going to zhuzh a little bit because I'm going to put in a couple of cloves of minced garlic into there. And my lovely wife has grown me some incredible red serranos, and I got this one red jalapeno. I don't know that I'm gonna put all that in there, because if it's as hot as her garden has been, that's gonna be way too much. And of course, we got some eggs. We're gonna use a little bit of salt, maybe some black pepper, and I'm gonna throw in a little bit of cumin and oregano. So, and you can use whatever oil. Mexican food, they kind of like corn oil, but I don't really have any spare corn oil right now, so I'm just gonna use the olive oil. So we got a little bit of prep to do. This should not take too long. It's mostly gonna be dicing up these things. So, no, that's for the eggs, right. So let's go ahead. I've already washed them, cleaned everything off, peeled the garlic. I wasn't even trying, I was gonna peel the garlic on camera, but it just peeled itself, which is nice. One of these days I will use my newer knife, but not today. And I do like to get rid of the tips here. So we're just gonna move those off to the side. I don't know why I like to get rid of the tips, but I do. I guess I was a moil in another life. I cracked myself up.
He slays himself.
So hopefully I don't slay myself. Oh, I kind of slice and mushy. They feel very firm on the outside. There we go. First few pieces were just slicing a little mushy, but. All right, now you know what we have to do. We gotta see, oh, those smell really good. We gotta see how hot this is.
We hosted that yesterday.
That is pretty damn hot. Ooh, yeah, I am not going to need to use all 4 of those. Honestly, 2 of those probably going to be enough. Let's go back to
Now, is it probably because you are leaving the season, or?
Well, that will make them hotter, sure. But, Now I'm trying to decide if I want to just use the 2 baby boys or if I want to do that.
I don't know if this one needs to be used first because the cap popped
Maybe,
off.
maybe. You might have a valid point there. We'll just do that one then. And again, slice them, dice them, chop them to whatever you want, bite size, you know. Think of how you're gonna eat it and what your bite is. I'm gonna go a little bit easier here because I don't have a stem to hold on to.
You gonna try a piece? See if the second one's the
Sure,
size.
but I'm gonna try a smaller piece. I'm not gonna change the camera to my face. Yeah.
Just as spicy?
That one's a little less spicy, but still pretty, oh no, yeah, it's got some heat too though. Is that gonna be enough? You know what, I'll tell you what, let's just go ahead and throw in, we'll just keep that for the serranos, and let's just go ahead and throw in this jalapeno too, because it's corked and it's getting a little bit soft, so a little bit of variant in flavor that way. Whew. And we'll try a piece of this. I like the flavor. Okay. Oh yeah. It's not as hot as Serrano's, but that's got some real heat going on too, so. Woo! Woo doggy. All right, let's work out my garlic here a little bit. I'm gonna take the green out because it's a little bit bitter, but I'm not looking for that today. All right. And I don't mind, since this is for me, I don't mind having big chunks of garlic, so I'm not gonna mince this super fine. But I am going to take it down some. Oops. Now in hindsight, I'm realizing I probably should have sliced up my hot dogs first. Should at least get my, when I'm done here, let's go ahead and get the oil on. Oh, yeah, my nose is starting to go from that, from those serranos. Yeah, that should be good. Oh man, so are my eyes. Actually, I'm gonna take a little of that out. Whew. Look at the red from the jalapeno or the serrano. I'm not sure which one that came from. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, let's get the oil heating in the pan, because once we start cooking here, well, actually, you know what? I don't want to heat the oil yet because I want time for my eggs to salt. Oh, jeez. That might be way too many chilies. I don't know. All right, let's work eggs real quick. You can almost see what I'm doing behind all my bottles here. Whew. All right, I'm gonna do it like this. I've got a lot of room here. Well, actually, I kind of want to see how many hot dogs. Okay, I need to actually slice my hot dogs first. I'm sorry, everybody. I'm going like way out of order here. Let me get my hot dogs out. I'm just gonna do 2 hot dogs and either 3 or 4 eggs. Hold on. Okay, I'm really screwing the pooch here. Well, no, I can keep this on.
You're gonna go kill them, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Unless you want to see how beautiful it looks at the.
You'll take pictures.
You know, I might actually tear myself a little cilantro for this too. I know some of y'all hate cilantro, but that's your problem, not mine. Ah!
Oh, that tore poorly.
Yeah, I know. That's what I just went about. So what it is I wanted to see how much hot dog I have so I can tell if I want 3 eggs or 4. You know what, my slice is kind of thin.
It's your friend.
Mm-hmm. And get that crispy texture. And again, you know, you can do like turkey sausages, chicken sausages, whatever you want to do. I know chorizo and egg goes very well together. I could do this a little bit faster if I had started, but you know, my cutting board's gotten crowded. Okay. Make sure those are all broken up. Cool. Okay. Anyways, there's all the prep. Well, except for the eggs. Okay, headphone time for Mary. That's clean. I can set that there for now. All right, let me, yeah, that many hot dogs. I might do 4 eggs. I was planning on 4 eggs. Let's do 4 eggs. Watch, okay. 1 egg. 2 eggs. That's not good. I always check my eggs when I buy them. I don't know why that one, I better be careful with that one. It doesn't want to come out. But I literally make sure, uh-oh. Oh, come on, Eric. You got this. There we go. But I always do. I move every egg around in the carton before I take a carton because I have come home with one that is like cracked in the carton before and that sucked. There we go. 4 eggs, just enough room to beat them in there. More paper towels. Because that got a little gooey. I will clean that proper later, don't worry. Okay, now, as you know, as I like to do, I do like to salt my eggs up about 10 minutes ahead of time. Now, usually for this, I haven't seen people do the salting ahead of time, but also I'm gonna go lighter on the salt than I normally would because it's gonna get salty because of the hot dogs. So I'm gonna keep that in mind. And try to keep my eggs a little undersalted there. Give them a nice little beating. Break those yolks. Echo, set timer for 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Starting now.
So the science seems to show salting 10 minutes ahead of time will help break down the enzymes and make your eggs a little fluffier. I don't know, something like that. I know since I've been doing it this way, my eggs have been better than they ever had before. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, nice and beaten up. Okay. So now we need to wait a couple of minutes because I don't want to get my pan too hot too soon. Let's see if I can figure out what's up with this egg. I'm afraid I'm going to crack it in my hand. It is like thoroughly stuck in there. All the rest of the eggs are fine. I don't know what happened to this guy. We'll just find out at the end of the carton. I'm going to put this away. We'll give it a couple of minutes, then we'll get our heat going. once we start cooking this, I mean, it's like maybe 5-7 minutes. It's pretty quick. Pretty quick. So I guess I can clean up my hot dog mess back here. Let me use some of these other serranos. They're nice and cleaned up. Ooh, okay, yeah, you're probably okay right there. Alrighty. Got about 8 minutes on the egg, so yeah. If it goes a little longer, that's fine. And theoretically, this is about, let's see, 280 plus 300, right? Theoretically, this is going to be about a 580 calorie dinner. So honestly, not that bad for how much food we're going to get, and it should stick with you. All right. Do about a tablespoon or 2 of oil. Now, normally if I'm doing my eggs, I do it in butter, but since we're going to be frying up the hot dogs, but you also need to be careful not to over oil, so I don't know. I'm just going to go ahead and let that kind of coat my pan. All right. And we're going to go on a medium high. Or no, sorry, a medium heat. That's what we want here. Let's get a tool for the job. Okay, so we're getting there. Just gotta wait for that oil to warm up. And we'll probably want to give somewhere between 3 and 5 minutes on the hot dogs. Maybe after a minute or 2 on the hot dogs, I'll throw in the peppers. And maybe about a minute before we put in eggs, we'll throw in the garlic. I feel like I might have put a little too much oil in there. I'm gonna take some of that oil back out. That's a little too much. Yeah, that feels better. Because your sausages, they're, you know, they got fat in them. They're gonna grease out on their own. And all right, that's probably good. Yeah, I see a little shimmer in there. No, should have waited. It's okay. I just prefer to get that sizzle right away if I can. But as you can hear it sizzling, starting to sizzle pretty good here. Or it's coming up quick is what I'm trying to say. Try to break up my pieces here, get everybody a little bit of oil on them. Yeah, here we go. Okay. Maybe I should have actually gotten more of an actual spatula for this. Make them a little easier to turn and such. I am going to do an actual spatula here in just a second, but I'm going to go ahead and get my peppers in, because this is actually going to go faster than I was thinking. To get those mixed up and better incorporated, so it's not all serrano in one spot, jalapeno in the other. Try to get pan contact with everybody. Now I'm thinking I might have should have used 3 eggs because I guess things are shrinking up a little. And I'm also kind of overworking these. I do want to try and get a little bit of a crispiness on them, so. According to our timer, we got about 3 more minutes on the egg salting. And I'm just gonna keep letting it go. Yeah, I probably would have been fine with 3 eggs, but whatever. This is not a rocket science meal. I'm gonna try to flip some of these. Oh yeah, some of them are getting some, not really crispy color, but I can see they're getting some color happening, so that's good. Trying to flip a bunch of them. Yeah, it shrank up quite a bit more than I was anticipating, honestly. All right, let's get this garlic in. It's a lot of garlic, actually. Gonna leave a touch of it behind. Get that in the oil. Ooh, it smells good. Oh, that's a lot of garlic. I should have used one of those big fatty cloves, not all two, both. Luckily, like I said, I really like garlic, so. Okay. Trying to disperse the garlic out a bit too, so as once we pour in the eggs, everything will kind of find its place. Oh yeah, those hot dogs are starting to look a little crispy in spots. Or the chichas sausages, I guess. All right, it's almost egg time. And we're gonna leave it at medium. The egg should take about 2 minutes. I should get a plate for this. I'm gonna use one of my color plates for once. It's been a minute. Echo, dismiss. Ooh, don't fall. Oh yeah, those are good. Those look good. In with the egg mixture. Echo, set timer for 2 minutes.
2 minutes, starting now.
I saw some egg flings somewhere. Hopefully I find it. Okay, let's give that a second before we start seasoning. And since it is scrambled eggs, oh, that already looks pretty good though. Trying to break some stuff up, make some curds. Okay. See about getting some seasoning going here. A little bit of black pepper, don't want to overdo it. A little oregano, Mexican oregano there. Oh, it smells really good. Touch of cumin. Just mix all that in as best we can here. this looks awesome. Maybe 4 eggs was the right amount, actually. Okay, I'm gonna take the heat off because those eggs look fine to me. All right, I'm gonna pull them. Try to make this look nice in the plate as best I can. Just do a little plating cleanup after. Echo, dismiss. Oh, baby. There we go, yo. Oh, that looks awesome. Just for photo reasons, I'm gonna clean up the plate a little. Just a little. I think I was wise to choose this blue plate because it's a blue plate special. All right, I will come in for some close-ups in just a moment. And I did garnish with a little bit of cilantro, just a little torn cilantro. Oh, the color light in here is bad. This looks a lot better in the window, but this looks and smells fantastic. I'm very excited. You don't have to do the cilantro. I just love cilantro. I thought it would look a little nice on the plate. I think I'm correct. And I think it'll taste great in there. All right, let's eat. Okay. 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 Oh yeah. I'm an excited boy. Whoops. Sorry for the shake. Gotta get a good bite. A little cilantro, a little pepper. Hopefully, I'm sure we'll get some garlic. There was so much garlic in there. A little hot dog bite. There we go. Tiny bite, but we got, you know, a little bit of everything on there. Honestly, I probably could have used a little more salt in my eggs. But maybe that'll change as I get in here and eat up some of these hot dogs. Oh yeah. Still think my eggs could use maybe just a touch more salt, but oh, it's very good.
Good job, honey.
Oh yeah, and the peppers.
Okay, in the light, yes, it's very, very pretty.
Yeah, I'm trying to find you just a little shit. I'm trying to find you a little shit.
You might just have to scoop.
If you'd like to try it.
Okay. Woo.
Oh, there's pepper residue. Sorry.
Yeah. Woo. Well, I could taste through the heat. Tasted good.
I do think my eggs needed a little more salt, though.
But yeah, the pepper oil still
Yeah, sorry, but
infused everything.
now you have some idea of how hot the peppers are growing are. And she told me earlier that some of the habaneros are starting to come in.
Yep.
So, figure out we're gonna play with that. Yeah, this is a great breakfast, man.
Gotta go out more for
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Again, simple, easy. I made it more complicated. I would treat my eggs like I normally treat my eggs. Those particular hot dogs are not adding a lot of salt content. I mean, I can still salt them a bit now. Not gonna be quite the same thing. Let's Salt Bay this, huh? Oh my God, I'm actually Salt Baying. I was doing that as a joke, but I kind of did it. And now I wish I had turned the camera down so you could see. It did disperse the salt. So I had a shower like 20 minutes ago, so I'm clean. Not as good as incorporating the salt, but that helped. Oh yeah, no, this is Yeah, I would definitely make this again. I would like to play with other sausages. You know. All right, I'm gonna go enjoy my dinner. Hopefully you've enjoyed this cooking session. Enjoy this tons of taste testing before tons of movie reviews. We'll see you, bye. Hey everybody, Mary's back from Pinzik.
Hi.
And she's made me do so much work now, I'm exhausted. But here's some more taste testing, or this is the beginning of the taste test. I don't know. She's handling most of this.
So there is a Japanese shopping center in, I think it's Columbus, Ohio. And it's on my way to and from Pinzik, and I may have gone a little overboard on my way back.
It's like me and Doc Ondars.
So
Still
I
cheap.
got a couple. No, I've got a lot of things to taste test. Unfortunately, they all have a fairly short shelf life, so there's probably going to be a bunch of tiny taste tests strung together here. Yay, more work for Eric.
Yeah. And I don't know how much of this I'm really, because like right now I don't want to eat anything right now.
Okay, so the first thing I've got here is a curry donut, which I'm kind of curious about because it was not refrigerated, so I'm assuming it's shelf stable to a certain degree, I guess because it's completely sealed in whatever this crust is.
Although just for context, it's like 10 o'clock on the night she came back, and what you got
I'm
back
very
about
hungry now.
got back about an hour and a half ago, and
Yeah.
I have not stopped working since she got back, and I was just relaxing watching a movie, and I'm already halfway into a bottle of wine, so that's why like, my head is not in this game right now. Just for context.
But things need to get eaten, so we're eating. I'm eating.
And I'm a loving husband, so I was like, okay, I'll feed the kids one more time. I'll scoop the poops again.
You're so nice. I
You know,
wasn't.
it's broken my back this week, but
When I first got home, something in my body went, "Oh, we're home now. We're not driving anymore. Good. We're going to crash hard."
oh yeah, and also helped her unload the car. I did most of that with my back already hurting.
I say.
It's okay. It's because I love you. That's why I'm
Take
doing it.
ibuprofen?
No, I now remember that's why I was gonna go upstairs. Because that's I have like the 4 last pills from that surgery last year.
Okay, so I'm gonna try this now.
I might try it. I'm curious about the curry donut. Oh no, I'm not. It's like filled. No, I'm good.
Yeah, it's filled with curry.
Curry is a seasoning. It's,
Yeah,
well, I
no,
guess
it's like the dish of curry.
Yeah, I guess it is kind of a stew. It's like a thick curry, I guess. They've turned it into a thicker paste. Yeah, no, I'm good. Although I was thinking about those.
You can see like there's carrot in there and I guess some meat.
I just saw the void. Yeah, no, I'm okay right now. That didn't remind me.
Tastes good.
I got those other bag of russets I haven't used, or Yukons, whatever, the pre-washed whatevers. I was thinking about making those as like curry potatoes.
It's your phone. Go away. No, it's curry potatoes sound good.
I don't have an idea.
So, and then I got a second one that is curry with boiled egg.
It sounded weirder to me, but now that I know what's going on, it makes more sense.
Yeah. And the thing is, size-wise, you know, I've already taken the bite out. It's not a whole lot bigger, I don't think.
No, I'm sure it's like the same mold or same amount of dough, and they just stuff it differently.
Yeah, so I wonder if it's like only like half an egg.
I don't know if it's chopped up, like more like diced, like a...
Oh, that's a possibility too. So, try it. Oh, no, it's half an egg.
Oh, is it really? They just stuffed half a boiled egg in there. They did, yeah. Okay. I mean, that works too, I guess. I mean...
You see the bottom half of the egg on top there?
A real chef, a real home chef, I would put in the effort of chopping it up so it goes into various bites. I don't know why I'm doing like Jerry Seinfeld. What's the deal with not chopping up the egg?
And it's got that slightly sweet flavor that curry has.
I can see that. Yeah, I was thinking it was more like a donut with like curry seasoning in it, like curry powder. You know, like curry spice blend. I didn't realize it was actually like a meat curry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
now I fucking want curry.
If you want to try an actual bite
No,
of
because
curry?
again, I'm at a place where if I take a bite of one thing, I'm gonna want to eat more, and I did have a slightly heavier dinner than I should. I was didn't do a horrible dinner. Like I didn't like get pizza or anything. Actually, never got pizza the whole time you were gone. But in an effort to use up some things out of the fridge, I had 2 of my chorizo sausages with spicy brown mustard and that onion sauce thing we made for the New York hot dogs. Pretty damn good, but I shouldn't have had 2 of them. But now I'm like, well, now I can't really eat anything else because I have a Big Azure meal tomorrow. You know, presumably a Big Azure meal. We almost went to Azure a couple of times because they posted some specials. And then I was ready to go on Friday. I was like, if they post interesting specials, and then Dad was like, it's 5:30. I haven't seen them post anything. He's like, yeah, what the fuck? So I guess we're not going. Which was, you know, good for the weight or whatever. And excuse the Christmas shirt. I know it's Halloween preseason, but I kind of wore this one for two reasons. One, it's very, very comfy, and I'm on a comfy Saturday. And two, Mary likes how soft this one is in case she ended up rubbing my back later. But ironically,
cuddling up to you.
Ironically, I did just watch a Christmas horror movie, which I guess we'll talk about later in this vlog. So, you know. And I'm excited about Nintendo. Disney Halloween, and I'm excited about Disney Christmas. So. And the new Pirate Bar. But we'll tell you all about that later. Yeah, later, because the taste test comes right after the cooking, which I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I did Puerto Rican hot dogs. Maybe I did Huevos Con Salchichas, if I'm saying that right. That'd be the easiest thing to do.
Or maybe it's oops, all taste testing.
I don't think it's gonna be oops, all taste testing. We gotta put something in there. I gotta cook something.
But I got so much stuff.
Yeah, but I've gotta cook something.
Take a break for a week. You're fine.
No, it's 2 weeks for them. I gotta cook something. They get one more crappy Disney vlog after this, then another cook thing while we're gone making 3 more Disney vlogs. Technically, one is half Disney and half Horror Nights. Because that's like 17 days away. Welcome home. I think, is it 17 or is it 18? It's either 17 or 19 because I was on the Delta app earlier. Let's see.
Yeah.
You're here. So so that's 2, so that's 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. You got 18 days home. Then we're gone for only 3 at least.
Yeah.
And then you have literally 14 days home before we're gone for a week. That for both of us. Real glad I got to work on the beach ball. Sad Charlie Brown music. Why is food so good, y'all? Why do I have to be into food and making food and being awesome? Do too much YouTube. I don't get to move around as much as I'd like to. I haven't getting my 10K at night though, mostly.
I definitely was doing my Disney training. I got over 10,000 steps every day. Hey, Napoleon. What's that?
Are you taste testing anything else in this one, or?
I think I'm just going to eat these 2 curries.
That's why I just want to know if we're going to continue rolling or not, since we're now kind of rambling into other territory.
I kind of want to get into the mochi rings, but I don't know if that's. I think I'm just going to stick to these because my tummy's still a little.
Just take it easy, and then I can always re-roll or whatever if you need to eat some more tonight. You know.
Okay.
It's not that much more work, honestly, the way I do it now.
Cool.
I've learned a few tips and tricks in the editing room to speed up my work so I don't have to do much. Now, I love editing if I'm editing like actual production stuff. I hate editing YouTube stuff because it's not actual production stuff. There's no real creativity involved, so that's why I don't like editing on YouTube. I'd rather do the edit in camera. That was my stomach. I'm just excited to go sit down and watch America's Got Talent and finally catch up on wrestling because I didn't have most of SummerSlam spoiled, only a tiny bit. Bye. Hey, it's Sunday. I've been awake for like 25 minutes, or I've been out of bed for 25 minutes. Mary just came from a nap, but she has more taste tests for you. I'm just here to look pretty.
It's a Japanese shopping center up in Columbus.
What?
Mochi ring. These are mochi donuts.
I'm still drinking orange juice. My coffee hasn't cooled yet. Here, don't chance it. Flatten it back down. I'll adjust the camera for you. Well, you don't do that much.
Lighting the shit.
Well, you can find. There you go. It'll get bright, and there you go.
Okay, so.
Okay. Oh.
Okay. I'm not sure which is right and left on here.
I don't know.
Okay, the one closest to Eric is Thai coffee. The one in the middle is taro, which is like a purple sweet potato. And then the one on the end is basically Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna grab a knife and just so I can cut out this section.
You gonna tell them what you discovered just moments ago too?
Oh yeah, I wish I'd see they put this on the outside of the box because it says overnight keep refrigerated.
Whoopsie.
Yeah. So, not. Just like, I'm gonna put down the outside of the box where I can see it more readily.
Not enough space.
Yeah.
Also, she got me a gift. I'll show you this while she's chopping. Jack knows how to make his daddy happy. He's pouring him some wine. Except he also spilled some wine, so there's that. But he's a cat. We can forgive him. Oh, hi, Napoleon. Napoleon is very much ready for his noms.
It's almost time, not quite.
He was being daddy's buddy a minute ago.
This box is like all over the place.
Oh, I know, buddy. Mommy's gonna try her snackos, and maybe you get some snackos, and maybe mommy and daddy can finish SmackDown so we can finally get to SummerSlam.
We get our smackos.
Yeah, the cats get the snackos, and mommy and daddy get the smackos, which sounds either naughty or violent, or a bit of both.
Okay, so I'm gonna try the purple taro one first. I mean, this looks very donutty on the inside, so I wonder if the mochi part is in looks only, where it's a bunch of rounded balls, basically.
I have no idea. I'm just gonna stick to my breakfast here.
It's basically a dense donut.
Okay.
So you might be good for this.
Well, I'm certainly not gonna try it now because you know how my morning routines work. I have a strict liquid diet until I evacuate things and weigh things, so I keep it consistent. I don't, and especially because today's big dessert dinner day, so I don't need to be starting the day with donuts. Now Disney's a different animal, but I don't have like a consistent scale weighing myself in Disney, so that's why I indulge in occasional scrambled eggs and bacon and
Yeah. Oh, I just cut through one of these sections, just make sure that it's like the same thing all the way through.
not filled or something.
Yeah, and they are not.
Okay.
I'm gonna try you, but it's a little tricky.
Couldn't show you the bite, but what did you just see the Frosted Flakes one?
Mm-hmm. That's not bad. Again, the donut taste itself is kind of overpowering everything else, so it tasted very similar to the taro.
Not really getting much of the Frosted Flakes taste, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, you already cut a bite of the coffee one.
I cut all three
No,
at the same time.
You're smart. You're the clever one.
Okay, this one I can actually taste the topping on. Yeah, coffee donut. Pretty good.
Maybe someday I'll have that again, but no. I can't have donuts because they're like Lay's potato chips. I can't eat just one.
Do you want me to save a bite of any of these for you?
Calorically, no.
Just
If it happens naturally, sure, but do not worry about that for me at all.
okay.
I'd probably rather not, just because then I'm going to want donuts. And donuts are something I'd like to learn to make, but I'm afraid to learn to make.
Well, you've made beignets, which are basically donuts. Yeah.
It's a similar thing, but it is not. Beignets and donuts are very different.
How are they different?
The density is way different. Donuts are much denser than
Well, but
beignets.
you have like cake donuts versus yeast donuts. Are one of them not a donut?
No, those are both donuts because they have donut in the title.
So a beignet is basically a donut.
It's not called a donut, it's called a beignet. Listen, I'm not enough of a baker to know, but I know from eating them, beignets are lighter and fluffier than any donut I've ever had.
But they're still basically the same thing.
Yeah, but I mean, that's like saying cake is the same thing as a donut, or cake is the same
You have
thing.
cakey donuts.
I know, but a cake is different from a donut, unless you're making a cake donut, but that's because you're making a donut-shaped cake.
But cakes themselves come in a wide variety of things.
I'm saying just because baked goods all have basically the same ingredients doesn't mean they're the same food.
I mean, you have
That's what I'm
chocolate cake,
saying.
vanilla cake, German chocolate cake.
Yeah, that's like, you're now getting into subgenres. That's like horror, it's like found footage, it's screen capture.
But they're all horror, aren't they?
Slasher. Yeah.
So why can't donut be a wider umbrella
Because
than
donut
that?
is a genre. Donut is not. Well, donut is a genre. Yeah, donut's a genre. Cake's a genre. But you can have cross genres like horror, comedy. There we go. I haven't had coffee yet, too. She's making me really work hard on it.
Y'all sound off in the comments. Are beignets basically donuts?
Maybe you could argue they're a subset of donuts, but I don't think so. I personally don't think so. But again, I'm not a baker. I'm the wiener king. You want to talk meat?
Uh-huh. Echo.
Oh no.
Are beignets a type of donut?
Like computers know.
Match.com. A beignet is basically a type of donut without a hole.
Like computers know. They don't taste food. Beignets are not donuts.
Beignets are a type of donut.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah.
Nuh-uh. Layeth the smacketh down. Oh shit. That's a floppy donut. That's a good thing that's purple, because if that was a different color, that would look like things I've been scooping lately. On that note, I'm sure there's more taste tests coming. Hey, guess what? It's still taste test. We've barely scratched the surface. We haven't even gotten to my taste test. Actually, no, we're gonna taste. I have never tried this before. I'm really glad I had a wheeze laugh right there, because it really helped sell that moment. Okay, I've already drank some of this. I believe I found the Añejo Mezcal in Wine Bar George in Disney Springs, but I finally found the Reposado Mezcal. Illegal is the brand. This shit is good. It's a mullet of tequila. So I'm gonna do a taste test on camera. Yes, it's already open. This is gonna be a nice bottle for the collection, especially if I can keep the wax seal from breaking.
Oh yeah.
Because it looks nice and sealed. So if you like tequila, this is a Reposado, but it's also a Mezcal. You may recall me taste testing this if you're a fan that's watched everything, or at least the Añejo one. I have to go back and look. It's on my old phone. I never added my old photos. This shit is good. It's like the mullet of tequila. It's kind of sweet and just tasty up front, and then you get that smoky back end of a Mezcal. It's like a mullet. Salud. It's smooth in the beginning. You get just a tiny bit of burn, and you get a little bit of smokiness in the back. If that sounds good to you, I recommend. 10 out of fucking 10. I drank 2 shots while I was over at Dad's watching Dexter Resurrection, which is phenomenal, by the way. Okay, that was my taste test. Mary's turn.
All right.
Oh, also, there was 2 glasses of wine at dessert, which was very good.
Okay. So again, Japanese shopping center, Columbus.
Ohio!
And this is again back to Bell's Bread. This is where we got the curry donuts from before. So I have a cream puff, which I don't think I've ever actually had cream puff.
I'm right here. You've had me many times.
And then I've got a coffee roll.
I'm laughing like Muttley. I can't do that forever. I'm sorry. I just try to let them hear the wheezy laugh, the Muttley laugh.
Coffee roll just sounded good. It's like a coffee-soaked sponge cake with coffee filling, I think, if I remember the description.
Does it live in a pineapple under the sea?
And then one of the reasons why I wanted to get cream puff, because I haven't seen the anime yet, but I did read Mashal, the manga. So, and cream puffs constantly show up in that.
She was telling me that's fine.
So, now, do you want any of this, or am I on my own?
No, I'm still too full from dinner and I'm too heavy today. I mean, do I want? Yes, I do want.
You can have a bite. A bite will
No,
not
I
kill
don't.
you.
But it's gonna fuck with the flavor of the tequila. I'm on a tequila train right now. Listen, it might kill me. I am stupid heavy. I don't know what happened to me yesterday. I need to take those smoked sausages out of my room, even though they're low calorie.
How many are you eating at
I
a time?
lose track sometimes, so they need to come out of my
You should
room.
eat more than 2 at a time.
Sometimes I have 3. I might have had 4 and not paid attention. But I'm with you. They're only like 40 calories, but they're so fucking good. Dad and I are gonna hit Meyer when we grocery shop because he wants to stock up on 3 or 4 packs. You created monsters out of Dad. Sorry. Go
Okay,
ahead.
so I'm gonna try the cream puff first because it should be the lighter of the two.
Okay, and I will state that if I was going to have any sweets right now, if I was going to have dessert, I would have definitely gotten another of the buttered popcorn panna cotta from dessert tonight.
Did you get a better
No,
one?
because I knew, I'm trying to, we got 2 fucking weeks till Disney.
Okay, so
Oh, I hate that I'm doing this. I look, no, I don't want to see you doing the truffle shuffle. You should get it blocked, stop. I don't want them to see this. Thank you.
But That is got the creamy filling on the inside.
Those do look good. Now that's like a beignet filled with cream.
That's an interesting flavor.
See, I'm jumping back on the discourse that they just saw seconds ago of beignets versus donuts.
Yeah, I could have sworn that the description said it was like a custard cream, but this just seems to be a straight cream.
Oh yeah, I would assume a cream puff. Yeah, that'd be weird for a cream puff to have a custard cream. It would be more of like a chantilly cream or like a whipped cream or.
And
there's another cream.
I'm trying to place the flavor profile for just the
dough?
Dough itself, and I can't, and you won't help. So.
What kind of flavoring is used in a cream puff
Oh, wait a
pastry?
minute, there is custard here. Look at that.
Oh, it's kind of custard. Okay, maybe.
I don't know if you can.
Vanilla. Oh, sorry.
I can't tell if you can tell the texture there, but it definitely does not look doughy there. No, that's definitely a custard. So that's interesting. So it's cream and custard.
Pastry cream is what I was trying to think of, which we have made for this channel, but I don't know if we ever finished that dish and put it out. Because we were going to make strawberry pastry cream filled, the thing Dad loves. Profiteroles. And we made the cream.
Profiteroles, right for you.
And we made the cream, but we never got around to making the profiteroles, and the cream was very good. That's when I learned to make pastry cream.
Okay.
Which, by the way, I'll get that thought out, and then I got to tell you something I learned about food
Go
today.
ahead.
So I learned, you know how I don't like roe, and I thought I don't like caviar because pop and texture, not so much a flavor. But I had caviar last week when Otter made us that special ceviche, and I was like, that was pretty good. There's a big difference between roe and caviar. Caviar specifically comes from sturgeon. It's salt cured, but because it comes from sturgeon, it has a softer texture and like less of a pop and more of a buttery bite. So it's like, oh, well, maybe I do like caviar. So now I'm gonna try caviar more on things. Still don't love roe. I don't hate roe, I can eat roe. I just don't love the texture.
I like roe.
Yeah, but you like the poppy things, like things that pop and burst in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's why you like. But I don't.
Here's pressure.
Which is why I'm gonna drink tequila. I'm just gonna drink tequila.
So the
Texture was so good.
So the coffee roll, I see if I can show,
Oh.
is in a sleeve.
Actually, have you shown this shot, by the way, now that you've gotten into it? Because you can really see, here, hold on, let me do that a little for you. You can really see like kind of a pastry, like custardy pastry, and more of the pastry cream.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that, I just happened to notice. Okay,
Oh.
it's fine.
So
Just
I'm trying to see if there's like a way to peel off this thing, or oh, I'm gonna set this down.
Well, hello, welcome to the Dexter Hour. So they had one of the greatest twists I've ever seen in the show in a long time. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. I will just say it involved David Dastmalchian. I'm getting closer to saying his name right. And it was awesome. And it ended, and I'm like, we have more of this to watch, right, Dad?
Got it.
Woohoo! Also, Dad did not only just rewatch all 8 seasons of Dexter and rewatch Dexter Resurrection.
The cream's good.
Dexter New Blood. He also rewatched all the episodes of Resurrection this week leading up to tonight. Like, he's hardcore in, and so am I. If you like Dexter, make sure you're getting on that new season. It is so good.
Has he been going, oh, do you remember blah, blah, blah?
Yeah, he's helped me remember some things I had forgotten too, so yeah.
Okay. But I tasted off the wrapper there. It tasted really good.
Mary likes the taste of wrappers. M&M?
Except for Biddy.
No! Oh! It does taste like pea and baby oil, which probably does not taste good.
Okay.
Oh, I've got 2 weeks to figure out a quieter fan setup. I have dropped the fucking ball on figuring out a quieter fan
Okay.
for Disney.
A little bit of the sponge cake, a little bit of the cream. Actually, I got a lot of the sponge cake with some chocolate
It looks
topping.
pretty good. I'm gonna pretend that's what I'm eating.
Oh. That's good. That's very good. Very coffee. Get one with a little more cream on it.
I knew you wanted to come get a cup of coffee and then taste the cream.
Don't ruin this for me.
Don't ruin this. I fucking love you. That was absolute comedy fucking gold points on that one. That one, spectacular.
Oh, that is really good.
I miss you.
I like that more than the cream puff's fine. Coffee roll is really good.
So yet again, I'm getting replaced by Luke K. Nah.
But I will probably finish off the cream roll tonight because I feel like the sponge cake might keep slightly better.
Okay, I can see that. How much, I know you got more. Not tonight, but I assume not tonight. I don't know.
I've got 2 different types of red bean buns, and I've got the Nutella Kitty. Plus, this would be, since I've already had them, that wouldn't really be a taste test for me, but if you want to try some, like, actual onigiri.
Possibly, yeah, possibly. And then I have a couple of potato chips we may throw in there at the end, so I can eat the fucking potato chips.
Or you could just take the potato chips for next time.
Well, no, maybe I want to open the potato chips so I have potato chips to open, because I don't have any other potato chips.
Oh.
We've actually run through our potato chip stash. I'm like halfway through one tub of Pringles that are the Hot Ones Verde, but I'm saying, you know, like other than the 2 chips to taste test back there, there's no extra chips waiting back there.
Are you sure there's so much stuff buried
It's
back
mostly
there?
chocolate candies from the thing I made that wasn't on camera a bunch of times that I'm hoping to make again soon.
Okay. So, I think that's it for now.
That's it. All right. I'm sorry, I was hanging out with my 2 biggest fans. What? Hey, look who had a shower. More taste test. Now we're gonna do some of the things I'm gonna taste test, but also Marianne, I'm gonna try some of the other things she's got for us to taste test. But I do have a couple of chips, so that's good because I didn't have a full taste test load, and I'm starving because now it's 7:30 and I haven't done the cooking yet. But today we have Pringles, and I'm not sure, I don't think we've tried these before, but we have everything bagel.
Okay.
So we should maybe get a taste of the little cream cheese and like the onion and the poppy and the pepper and the...
Yeah.
Okay. Onion powder, garlic powder. Oh, there's actual cream cheese used in this.
Huh.
Interesting. All right. Well, let's see what we think. Yeah, I can kind of smell a little bit of the onion powder and garlic powder in there. It's not going to be very visual on anything here. Oh, yeah, yeah, I kind of get, it's subtle, but I get the cream cheese, I get the onion, and I get the garlic.
It takes a moment though.
Oh, shit. As someone who's a huge fan of cream cheese, this might be bad for me. They really do have that kind of cream cheese flavor.
Kind of. And like the onion, garlic, salt sort of deal.
Oh man, okay. No, I think this is an absolute love for me. This is, I will seek out and buy more. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Where does it rank for you?
It's pretty good. I'm gonna. Still might go for salt and vinegar, but that's not bad.
Yeah, I'm not in Pringles. Salt and vinegar Pringles suck. Salt and vinegar Lay's chips are awesome. But there's something about that Pringles flavor for me that overtakes the salt and vinegar, and they don't mesh well. But that's fantastic. Oh man, I'm really excited about those. It's been a minute since I discovered a Pringle I absolutely love. All right, now this is probably less exciting, but wait, speaking of Lay's, we do have a new Lay's. No idea who this is. We don't follow soccer.
Or football.
Soccer. It was soccer before it was football, people. Anyway, let's go look up the history of all that. Stop trying to gaslight us into thinking. Anyways, we've got Argentinian style steak.
Grilled steak flavor with notes of chimichurri.
Okay, and chimichurri is basically just a bunch of herbs, kind of, you know, blended together.
Okay.
It's quite tasty. I do like a good skirt steak with some chimichurri on it. I'm not getting a lot from smell, but they do look very seasoned. Well, I do get a little bit of that kind of smoked skirt steak flavor. I mean, it's artificial, but
It's interesting. I don't know how I'm tasting, but it's interesting.
Yeah. It's not bad. These will not be a chore to eat. I don't know that I'm in love with them though.
All right.
Yeah, okay. I don't think I'd bother getting them again, but I'll have no problem finishing those off over the next couple of weeks. Or maybe Mary helps, I don't know. This is one she might help with. Okay. Well, that's it for taste test.
Yeah, I mean, I've got my own sweet potato chips that I'll have to open at some point, but...
Yeah. I was joking, by the way.
I'm for Pensick.
Mary totally missed my joke, or didn't give me a reaction.
Sometimes I've just learned to automatically tune out certain things to not give reactions.
I'm just gonna enjoy my Space Kitty shirt that has a big old V-neck. Ooh la la, look at this hairy boy.
All right. Let's do the other savory.
All right. Now, I have no idea about this. Now, I do like, it's an onigiri, let's go ahead and say that.
It's onigiri.
I have had a version. I don't know what I've had, but I think it was more basic. Like it was I think it was like tamago or something.
Yeah, okay.
But it's basically...
You can basically put anything in onigiri.
Yeah, so it's essentially rice wrapped in seaweed, and then there's some kind of filling. At its basic core.
Yeah, they have a bunch of salmon ones and some chicken ones and
See?
some shrimp ones.
Now those sound good to me.
Yeah, those
This
are good kept.
That's fine, but this I'm
This is basically a pickled plum.
a little nervous. I don't know if I've ever had plum. I'm not sure I like plums.
You'll be fine.
I know, but I mean, you know.
But now, don't make the mistake I made, because when I first got one of these, I saw the tape on the sides, and I was like, oh, okay, let me just pop the tape off, and then I found out that that was not how you open this. So step one, there's a little tab in the center. Pull that, and then it goes all the way around.
All around the world.
And then you pull off one side. Okay, that one looks good.
I was gonna say, it looked a lot easier yesterday when you showed me what.
Yeah, I know.
It's because you're trying to do it on camera now. They can go smooth.
There we
Ha! Success.
go. Because what it is this is wrapped in such a way that the seaweed is actually kept separate from the rice, so it keeps your seaweed nice and crispy, not soggy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Hold on, y'all.
So while you're dealing with that, I have a question.
Okay, well, the tape apparently has...
Oh, it's trying to
No.
tear that seaweed. Oh, shit.
There he goes.
Okay.
I just need to...
So what is a plum? Like, I think of prunes, and I'm guessing that's not.
Prunes are dehydrated plums. It's a stone fruit. So it's like
Wait,
one like
but don't you dehydrate plums to get raisins?
No, those are grapes, honey.
Oh my God, yeah, you're right. As soon as you started to explain that to me, I remembered. So prunes are dehydrated plums. So this is going to taste kind of like a pickled plum.
It just don't try to imagine what it tastes like. Just take the ride, okay? Now, do you want me to take the first bite? Because
Yes.
that will be primarily rice.
I mean, no, I'll just eat rice and seaweed. I'm good.
All right.
I like pickled things, and I'm usually adventurous. I get a little bit more nervous about being adventurous with Asian culinary foods, because they do tend to go way more out of my wheelhouse.
Okay. You want me to take another bite so you can see?
No, I can go for it. The rice and the seaweed smell good though. I don't think so.
That's good.
The rice and the seaweed is quite good. Makes me wish I was making sushi.
Okay, there you go. Now you can actually see where to bite. Just take a big bite over here.
Is it gonna be like bean paste though? Because I do not like the texture of bean paste.
It's not like bean paste.
Okay,
It really doesn't have much texture here.
that's good. That is good rice. No, I'm not a fan.
You don't like that?
No, I don't like that.
Really?
That's weird. I don't know how to describe it. It's like the wrong kind of vinegar. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Yeah, it's like weirdly too salty and like a dull vinegar. I don't know how to.
I like it.
That's fine. I mean, to each their own. Yeah, I'd much rather just stick with like a salmon or a chicken, and well, salmon or shrimp or something like that. Personally, but yeah, I mean, I could. I don't know. I don't think I could eat much of that. That's a pretty pungent flavor. That.
So maybe next time if we get in on a deal, we get something different. And
That's fine.
you probably would have liked when I had this afternoon better.
Maybe. I don't know.
I honestly thought you would go for this flavor profile.
Yeah, no, it's not. I could see why you would think that, because like pickled, vinegary, and stuff. But there's something about it that's not coming together for me.
I'll pick it up. Onigiri can be a little messy to eat.
Especially without a plate or whatever. But I mean, overall, it's very good. Like I do really like the rice and the seaweed, but and I don't hate the pickled plum, but it's just not hitting for me. Something's off about it for me, just personally. And it is kind of reminding me of something. I just can't quite put my finger on it. I don't know. But we got one more thing. Well, technically we got one more thing. And I don't know if that's all for what you got for taste testing or not.
I've still got a couple of red bean paste buns. I'm not going to do that right this minute.
Okay, well, today's the day I edit the vlog, so.
Oh, okay. Grab back sweets. Okay, hold on. I'll go get them.
We'll be right back. And for the last segment of the taste test, Mary's got one or two things for herself to try, and then I'll try one more thing with her.
Okay, so I got two different red bean buns. This one is subu, and this one is koshi, and I was not able to figure out what the difference is between them. So, one has.
Let us know in the comments if you know.
It looks like black sesame seeds, and the other one has regular looking sesame seeds. So
I don't know. Now I have already found out many years ago I am not a fan of the texture of bean paste. Like it's weird. I love refried beans, stuff like that, really mushed down, but bean paste just doesn't. Something off-putting for me. Again, I think I like a lot of Asian cuisine, but I think there's also a good chunk of various Asian cuisines I'm just not a fan of. It's not for my palate.
Because I don't see an entry point.
They probably bake it around it.
Maybe.
They shape the dough around it. That's usually how you do that kind of thing.
Okay, so this is subu.
The story of a girl.
Okay, I didn't really get much bean paste in that bite, but you can kind of see that there is a lot in there.
Yeah, no, I was looking in the camera. I'm excited to make dinner. Thank God dinner's gonna be easy. Actually, the onigiri's holding me over a little bit. That kind of helped my little stomach hunger there.
This is good. I think it's good. I don't know how to describe the bean paste.
The flavor, you don't know?
Yeah, I mean, it's sweet.
Like me.
And it's not like, the texture is not like the texture I think you've encountered in the past.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
He's not gonna try it. Okay.
Well, I'm also desperately trying not to eat too much stuff right now. We're on to Disney in 2 weeks, and I have not been able to work a diet, make it work long at all. So that's why I'm cooking like two more times.
Too much shit, but this is a shopping center that, this is also from Bell's Bakery, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Bell's Bread, I should say.
Not spoiled. Not sponsored. Just.
But it's like, again, it's someplace that I will very rarely, if ever, get to.
Oh yeah.
Again, so.
And I give you no grief, and I appreciate you gave some content for taste tests. Like I said, I'm in a terrible place with my weight right now, and I would desperately like to stop eating soon.
This doesn't look resealed. Great. Woohoo!
I need to take it down, something like that.
Okay. Oh, it was sealed with the label. Okay. So then we're trying the koshi one.
Liza. Excuse me.
let's see. It's like all the wheat's back here.
I'm just trying to get that Mary framing.
Again, kind of sweet, but it does taste a little different. I need to get more of a bite to.
I just peeked. It looks pretty much the same.
Honestly, I can't tell the difference. Of course, that could just be my palate.
Possibly. Also, we had taste tested a bunch of stuff here just now, so.
But it's good. I like it. I would get it again.
What is red bean paste koshi? Anyways, let's do the sweet thing.
Okay. Here, you can take that.
A Nutella kitty. And it's kind of like got a little chocolate swirl to make it a little kitty. It's got whiskers.
No. There's a caveat on this one in that I have had one of these. I bought one of these on my way up to Pinzik, and it was in a very, very hot tent. And when I went to go eat it, it kind of exploded. And filling was everywhere.
Ooh, I had not heard that story, I don't think.
So I wanted to try it again under normal circumstances. And like I said, I think Eric would like it. Because
Well,
it tasted good, but it was like very, very melted. It's almost molten. My tent got very hot.
Yeah. Well, just wait till how hot the Halloween Horror Night tents get.
Here, T. You want head or butt?
Let me eat that butt. Okay.
I don't think you
Yeah,
got
I
the
did.
filling.
I just mostly got pastry there.
Okay, huh.
Oh, pastry's not, well, pastry's decent, but it's lacking a little bit. That's probably because I just didn't get to the Nutella.
There you go.
I think the sweetness of the Nutella will really.
Yeah, it's
Up the
much better
pastry.
now that it's not exploding. You can see in the bottom where they
Yeah,
filled
yeah.
it.
Let me get a bite over here. It's a little more bread and Nutella. All right, that's much better. I don't know though. I don't know that I love it enough that I don't think I would spend my calories on it. It's good. It's fine. I just think I much prefer other pastries.
Yeah, I mean, it's not bad. This you know, occasionally might splurge, but
Yeah. I mean, if
but
you
it's
like
not
it, awesome.
a must-have.
Right. All right. Well, I'm going to let her finish that up because we've done so much taste testing this time. There might not be taste testing next time because I don't know if we're going to find anything new in the next couple of
Or
weeks.
we could just stop doing taste testing because diet.
Yeah, but I still like the. I was chef. Chef need no flavors. Need ideas. What if I eat those Pringles and I'm like, ooh, crush that up and bread, mozzarella cheese, and deep fry it? I don't know. Or zucchini fries with everything bagel Pringles. Would never.
My scale already hates me from Pinzik. I put on 4 pounds of Pinzik.
Yeah, for you that's a pretty substantial swing. I mean,
And that was like
more to
walking
love as far as I'm
12,000
concerned. But
And I was like walking like 12,000 steps a day, at least.
I put on more while you were gone. I don't know if that's true. Maybe. But Azur makes such good foods, and now so do I. It's not easy being the Wiener King. Okay. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna go back to the past and cook dinner. Thank the maker. I'm so hungry. And then we'll be back with like vacation updates, way too many movie reviews, and some cool unboxings, and cocktails. We have actually, that's not true. There is one more taste test to happen, but it's gonna happen in the cocktail section.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see you then. Bye. Let's talk about travel and vacation. I have a very small update for the Disney thing coming up, but if Mary wants to say anything, she's back from Pinzik, she's alive.
Not even burned. Look at that.
I know. And didn't leave me terrified overnight like last time.
I took a picture that I was thinking about doing that to you.
Oh, that was so mean.
I didn't do it.
I know.
didn't
No,
send it.
that's why, because you love me. You learned, because I gave you so much shit over last year, or the year
This is
before.
like, this looks like a creepy picture. I'll send it to him later tonight.
So real quick, that story, just real quick. Last Pinzik, last thing she did was she sent me a picture of a skull in a tree. And then said, ooh, this is pretty. And I'm like, that's pretty creepy. And then I didn't hear from her for almost 24 hours because she went out to a party and got a little too drunk with Tina and passed out. I passed out in her tents and everything. I mean,
Yeah.
responsibly, but still, like, never had the opportunity to get on the phone. So she left me as a horror fan being like, the fuck? So I was just panicked and paranoid and couldn't sleep all night because, like, maybe she tripped and fell and, I don't know. Anyway, so that's the story I was referencing.
Minor point of clarification, it was a skull and some other bones, but it was on the ground and it had like candles and stuff around it, so the lighting was really cool. And I was like, that's why I thought.
Yeah, that's less creepy. The candles make it less creepy. All right, anyways. Anything, we don't have a lot of time to talk about, but anything you want to say about this year's Pinzik?
The weather was good.
Not
but-
frightful?
However, nylon tents suck because even with 2 fans in there, it was hot as hell.
Well,
I
what
wish-
were their names? Excuse me. 2 fans. It was.
Yeah. Learned how to polish amber.
You didn't even take any pictures? What does amber look like? I've been drinking.
Made a copper rose, which came out reasonably well. Watched the big fight, the big field battle, which was a couple thousand people were fighting at once.
Basically, like 2,000 plus people in armor.
Yeah.
LARP fighting. Is that
More or
a
less,
reasonable
yeah.
way? Just for people that don't know what Pinzik is. It's like 2 weeks of what, like 8,000, 10,000?
We had about, I think, 8,600 this time.
People for like 2 Mary only goes for a week, but people camping out in like their own camps and like factions and wars and kings and, kind of like the way I loved the Star Cruiser because it had air conditioning for Star Wars, but that was only 2 days. And,
Yeah.
but,
But,
and just for clarification, she'll confirm this. She would sort of be okay if I went, but we both know I would be miserable, and then I would probably make her miserable. So that's why I don't go.
and everybody goes, well, isn't Eric going with you? Hell no. No. I want to be able to have a good time.
This is like, I think, kind of the only thing that is that, though, right? Like, everything else we're more than happy to enjoy together, but we both understand.
I don't know. I might still have to give you so much shit about Terrifier House.
Oh, that's true, but yeah, I'm making you go to Terrifier.
You are making me go to Terrifier.
Somebody's gonna protect me from Art the Clown. She's my Sienna. All right, sorry. Anyways, Pinzik. So I'm taking you because you want to go to the Wyatt's house. Wyatt's sick house.
Anywho, but yeah, might be my last Pinzik because I go mostly because my friend Charlie goes. Charlie is like the grandfather I never had, and he's like 80, I want to say 88.
Charlie's an awesome dude, by the way. Interesting, weird chef. Funny as hell. Lovable. Cool dude.
I said this might be his last one, and I only go every other year as is, so I may not go again. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, obviously that's up to you completely. Like,
Yeah. Also, splurged and got myself a Blue Eddy solar, or Blue Eddy battery with a 200-watt solar panel because I work from home and some days, and if there's ever like a major power outage, I actually have a backup now.
Yeah.
And that worked out really well because charging the batteries that ran all day in my tent, I only had to like charge up the main battery itself twice.
That's not bad at all for like a week and change.
Yeah. But yeah, but that was the nutshell.
I feel like I had something I was going to add on to all of that too. Now I just totally forgot what it was.
To Pinzik or to your?
Oh no, I think it's because I was going to segue into the horror night thing. Just to clarify, I did premium Scream Night last year, and she had told me when I got back, it's like, well, if they do that again next year, I might be willing. I might kind of want to go with you. That sounds kind of neat because she would go on the RIP tours.
Yeah.
So that's why when I was thinking about it this year, I kept an eye towards, and I said, if there's a Terrifier house, I have to go. Because otherwise I was probably going to skip HHN this year and I was going to feel shitty about it. But then they offered a Terrifier house. We also said if there's the WWE house, we're going to strongly consider it. Now we got both. But because she wanted to go to Premium Screams night, that's why. That's why I'm dragging her to Terrifier 3 times. We're gonna do the wet path, the dry path, and then the other, whichever one we like the most again. Because we only get to go for one night. I only get to go through the house the one night. You okay?
I think I may have overdone it with my hernia.
Oh.
It's twinging.
That shouldn't be happening at all.
Or something in the general area is twinging.
Okay. But by now, yeah, that should be well healed and not an issue. Okay. Anyways, hopefully you're okay. But yeah, I know you're probably exerted. So then the other thing we're gonna say is our like 2 weeks-ish. 2 weeks actually 2 weeks from tomorrow when this video comes out, we're heading off on a very short, you know about this, HHN Disney trip. We get the Premium Screams night at HHN, which we're going to, I guess there's a little bit of something about that. I made the plan, I think I told y'all last time. We get there, we get breakfast, lunch at Chef Mickey's, and then hopefully Mary gets a nap while I go into Magic Kingdom for an hour. Then we head down to Disney Springs. Hopefully she gets her Gideon cookie and whatever quickly, because now it's determined we have to run to Animal Kingdom, or I have to run to Animal Kingdom while I'm down there this weekend. And I'll come back around to that because the new pass holder magnet is coming out. And I was like, oh, cool, I get to get it. It's Crush the Turtle. It's really adorable. And I was like, oh, shit, they're only available at Animal Kingdom. I wasn't planning on going to Animal Kingdom. But now hopefully we'll go and we'll get her on Flight of Passage real quick since it'll be close to the Avatar movie because she won't be back to Disney until next year.
Yeah.
So, but the nice thing about that, because some of you might be thinking, wait, you're going to buy her a ticket for like just an hour in Animal Kingdom? No, I wouldn't do that because tickets are fucking expensive. But as it turns out, I did buy her park tickets. And if I had just bought the 2 days for her to go to Epcot before our Mickey's Halloween on the Friday, and then go to Hollywood with me on the Sunday or the Saturday we leave, that would have cost like $3 more than the deal I got for 3 days of tickets that are non-park hopping and can't be at Magic Kingdom, which was exactly fine because we're going to Magic Kingdom on the Mickey's Halloween ticket. And it was like $5 cheaper. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and do that deal. I hope they give us a deal like that for November because it ends at the end of September. And by the time I come back in November, that pass holder magnet's gone. So there's that little update. And the other little update about this too is we're so excited. We've been tracking, especially me. You know I love Ogas in Hollywood. You know I love to drink in the parks. And you know when it comes to Magic Kingdom, it's sort of a 50-50. Sometimes I'll go and I don't drink. It's totally fine. I have a good time. Sometimes I like to drink a bit and enjoy the Magic Kingdom. But because I know we're going to be doing Epcot on that trip, our only day at Epcot, the day before Magic Kingdom, I know I'm already going to be drinking because I want to try some of the new drinks. We'll be there right at the beginning of Food and Wine Festival. And I was like, oh, but then when we go to Magic Kingdom, I'm going to sober up. And my thing is I don't drink to excess. I don't drink to black out or anything. But once I've started, I don't really want to stop until I go to bed because then if I do and it wears off, I start getting like groggy and grouchy, thank you. But we did realize I was like, you know what? We won't do a dessert party. If I do feel like I need to get a drink, we'll buy some merch. We're at the Contemporary. I can run back to the Contemporary, do a little quick room fun if I needed to. I wasn't necessarily planning on it, but I was like, okay, cool. But now they've announced, we've been waiting for the Pirates of the Caribbean bar to open, the Beak and Barrel. And it's going to be like an Oga's for Magic Kingdom. You got to get a reservation. It's 45 minutes, 2 drink maximum, blah, 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 blah. But it opens the day we're at the Halloween party. And they have confirmed it will be open for the Halloween parties and the Christmas parties. And I know Mary would love to go into there and not have to wait till February or whatever.
Can I just wear my pirate regalia for my costume?
I mean, you could, but you need to consider we're going to be in Florida in August.
Well, it's pretty light, actually.
Okay, well, if you're comfortable, you do. That's if we get. So, long story short,
I may not wear the corset.
Reservations open up later this week. I'm going to try and be on top of it. I don't know if we'll get one because it's opening day, so everybody's going to be trying to get one. But if we can get one, then our costume plan is switching to being pirate characters. We aren't telling you what yet. Don't give any more details.
All right.
Because we hadn't really figured her out. I got a plan for me. Otherwise, we're not exactly sure what we're dressing as. But I just wanted to throw that out there. We'll let you know 2 weeks from now if we get to go or not. So fingers crossed. Because also it'd be cool to be there on opening day and then probably bump into other awesome YouTubers. So exciting. And then I got no new news outside of that. Everything is pretty well set. So
Okay.
cool.
All right.
All right. That's the travel update. Bye. All right, so the first thing I managed to find, well, actually what I first watched, I'm not going to review it, but while Mary was gone, before I got into movie mode, I did finally watch season 7 of Rick and Morty, and overall pretty good. Couple episodes, not as great as others, but not bad. And started King of the Hill. Haven't finished it. Loved the first couple episodes. I think back to the Jamboree when comedian and actor Jonah Ray decided to nickname me Adult Bobby Hill before we knew about this show. Now that I'm watching this show, I'm like, oh my God, yeah, it's even more true. I'll take it. It's not a bad thing to be called. But the first movie I did sit down to finally watch on the big screen in the basement was Predator, Killer of Killers. Now I'm going to be spoiler free here, but I will tell you, I loved this. This was fantastic. I knew it was going to be good. I do think the ninja episode, there's like an anthology. I think the ninja one was my least favorite. The plane one did turn out to be my favorite, but the Viking one was pretty phenomenal. And without telling you much about it, it's a little bit more than an anthology. They do some pretty neat stuff. The action is great. The violence is great. The designs are great. Music, editing, all that stuff is great. The one thing I didn't love is it's clearly a CG film, which is fine because it looked good. But they did like a dropped frame rate to make it look more animated instead of just rendering out at 24 frames a second. They were doing this maybe 12 frame a second thing that made things a little jerky. Didn't really love that. Would have preferred a smooth 24. I know what they were going for here. I just don't think that works. I think that's the only problem I have with it. I will also say, you may know the news, and I won't go into specifics, but there is sort of an end-credit, post-credit thingy. And apparently, like a month or two after it came out, it got updated with some other things, I'll just say. For whatever reason, I did not have that in mind. So I thought that was kind of weird. I even rewound and rewatched. I was like, I didn't get that here. So I don't know what the deal with that is. It is on Hulu. Soon to be only a Disney Plus exclusive because Hulu's going away. But I had a great time with it. I appreciate they got away with doing it in the animated format. This was so strong. I would have loved to have seen this as a live action theatrical. But the nice thing is later we're getting Predator Badlands. So I'm just as much excited for that. And then I hear they've greenlit another. I don't know that this is true. I think I heard this just today, but I haven't looked into it. They may have greenlit another one of these animated Predator things, but it will be Predator versus Aliens. So that should be dope. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on Predator, Killer of Killers. I gotta be quick because we got a lot. And also while Mary was gone, the second movie at home I watched, I finally got around to watching the A24 Y2K. So I think this is a great premise. The trailer looked great. The first half is basically your 90s teen rom-com, and I was in. I really liked the characters. Rachel Zegler, I got a soft spot for her because she was very nice to me on my YouTube channel about West Side Story. And, I've enjoyed her in many, many things since. I even enjoyed her as Snow White. I see problems with that movie, sure, but I enjoyed it. This, I was really hyped for. It is Kyle Mooney, ex-Saturday Night Live alum. I don't know if it's his directorial debut. I hope it is his debut because then I can forgive a few things. But I think the first half worked very well for me. I was really in on the teen rom-com parts of it. And then the idea that Y2K actually becomes a thing and, AI happens and sentience and all the electronics and they build themselves into these murderous creatures. I think that was a great idea. I think the character designs are really, really cool. Some of the deaths are really, really fun. I do like Kyle Mooney as like the video store stoner guy. And some of those antics. And there's a lot of nostalgia in this for me. 1997, up until I met Mary, I would have to say 1997 tends to be what I think of as the best year of my life. Everything was awesome back then. I was early and living on my own with a roommate. And I was in the greatest relationship I was in until now. And, I was in great punk rock bands. We were killing it. I was working in video stores. So even though this took place 2 years after that, and I remember the Y2K scare, very nostalgic for me. So it landed a lot of points there. I do think once you reach the Y2K and the movie in the middle, it's undercooked. It needed a few more drafts. It doesn't go as hard as it could. It's a little sloppy. they do a lot of characters shockingly, it's not shocking they die off, but who dies can be very shocking, and how early some of those characters die off is kind of shocking. But it does also hurt because you do really like those characters. You got a really good relationship with some of them in the beginning. But overall, it's just okay. I think the ending itself was kind of weak, and I really wish they had done a bit more with the premise. And I'm just kind of surprised. It could have been a lot better, but it was still kind of worth watching. But I wouldn't highly recommend it. Kind of, if you're bored, it'll kill an hour and a half and you'll be fine. And the last movie I got to watch at the house on my own, even though I went to the theater the day before this, we'll talk about those next, but and I timed this movie so perfectly, I'll get to that. I finally got set down and I was just looking through Shudder for something to watch. I had a couple options, and then I saw it, and I was oddly enough wearing a Disney Christmas shirt, and I'm feeling the horror mood, so I ended up choosing It's a Wonderful Knife, like Justin Long, Catherine Isabelle from Ginger Snaps and American Mary. I don't know the lead lady, and there's probably some other familiar faces in there. Oh, Joel McHale's in there as well. Awesome idea for a movie, and I think they executed it very, very well. So if you're familiar with the basic premise of It's a Wonderful Life, which I know the premise, I know the points of it, I've never actually seen it. But basically, Christmas, this guy wishes, this is the original movie, this guy wishes he was never born, and then an angel kind of shows him what life would have been like had he never been born. Well, they're taking this premise to a slasher film, so without getting too spoilery, but I'm going to set you up. I'm going to give you a little bit of the beginning of the movie here. It does start off like a really condensed slasher. You get to know your characters, and people start dying really quick. There's a great idea for a costume. The town setup is wonderful. Justin Long is weird. Joel McHale is lovable. And basically, our lead lady saves her brother and kills the killer and finds out who it is. Then we get the title, and we cut to a year later, and basically everybody's treating her like shit. Her life is falling apart. It's not going well. So now, on Christmas, she wishes she was never born. And immediately, without like any kind of fanfare, no fancy effects or whatever, it takes a minute before we realize this, but she has been transported into the same place and same time, but only as if she had never been born. And the killer was never stopped and went on to kill many, many, many more people. And then it goes wild into a whole bunch of other stuff too. She gets to befriend this weird outcast kid who's played by the girl that plays Enid in Wednesday. And they're very, very charming. The kills are good. The characters I really care about, good and bad. The relationship drama she has with her mom and dad and her brother and her aunt, her lesbian aunt. And the other, the lesbian lover is also the girl from Influencer. I noticed because I appreciate, she has like it's a birthmark guy. She has like this giant birthmark on her face. And I like that, it's not a thing. She's been getting movie roles, particularly horror, and like nobody makes a deal about it. It's not even mentioned or anything. She's just free to do it. I think that's pretty awesome. And they are great. I love those characters. Justin Long is so fun in this. He has like these fake ass fucking teeth that are so cool. And it just adds so much to his performance. And I had a really, really good time with this one. If you haven't seen it, I do recommend it. I think it would be a great starter for a Christmas horror triple feature. Just a warm up. You start with It's a Wonderful Knife, then you do Christmas Bloody Christmas from Joe Begos, and then you do Terrifier 3. That way you're really escalating. But I really recommend it. And then I'll say what I was saying about the timing is I timed it just right. The credits hit, and I heard the door open, and Mary was home after a long week and change. So I came scurrying up the stairs, Mary! About slammed her into a wall trying to hug and kiss her so hard. So yeah, but anyways, I recommend. I really had a good time with It's a Wonderful Knife. I would recommend that one. All right, so the Thursday that I didn't have to leave the putties alone, sadly, but I went to the theater, and oh boy, did I have a absolutely perfect double feature. And this movie and the next movie, I just cannot recommend enough. The first thing I saw that I'm not seeing get as much love as Weapons, but it should be, because it might, for me, be slightly better just by a hair, but they're both phenomenal. But I saw it Together. This is Dave Franco and Alison Brie. You may have heard a little controversy of some other filmmakers saying they just totally ripped off his idea, but when you actually dig into what this guy is claiming, it's ridiculous. But Together is Dave Franco and Alison Brie, who actually are a married couple, I have now learned, thanks to this press tour. They've been together a long time, and they are terribly adorable on camera and off. And when I say off, I mean in press junkets and stuff. They just seem so lovely together. But they play a couple that lives in New York, and they're about to make a move to the countryside because she has a career opportunity. He is kind of in his mid-30s and a failing musician, and he doesn't think he's really that much in love with her, but he feels kind of trapped in it. He doesn't admit that, doesn't want to understand that, but feels kind of trapped in it, and he's going to go have this life with her, even though he's been given this new opportunity to go on the road, and they do compromise so they can make it work. Like, she is a very lovely wife in the sense that she really tries to help make, like, she doesn't want it to just be about her. And he's not terrible, but also he's very distant. They haven't had sex in forever. This is all like very beginning setup stuff. And it all comes into play as once they're out in the countryside and they go on a hike and they end up trapped, well, it becomes a body horror film. And this is not a surprise because they do have this opening sequence of this couple has gone missing in those woods, and they find this cave, these dogs find this cave, and then things get weird right before the title sequence. But then you get all the character set up, which is great. Even this other teacher that, this male teacher you think has intentions on Allison Brie, and how all that unfolds. I'm not going to tell you anything about it. I kind of started to expect some things, but not in that way. Like, I feel like I figured it out or they telegraphed it. I was just like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if, and then that happened. So that was really fun. The atmosphere, the tone, the pacing, the writing, the characters, the acting, everything in here is phenomenal. The effects work, there's one that's a little CG, but it's still very good because it's more about the emotion of the moment. And just some of the visuals in this are pretty gnarly. And there's a nice little bit of dark comedy going on in it. Allison Brie has very nice breasts. Just a bonus. Wasn't expecting that. I was like, oh, all right. I mostly know her from Community. I was like, oh, okay. Hey, Dave Franco's a handsome man. When I was like 50 pounds skinnier, I don't look a thing like him. I can dream, But listen, they're both horror fans, and it shows that this is a project they produced together as horror fans. And I see this one, it's getting some flowers, but I feel like it's really going under the radar. And I definitely think like Weapons is taking all the heat, which it deserves. We'll talk about that in a second. But I don't want to spoil anything together. It's a nice tight runtime. It's just fantastic. I loved it. Not quite, I wouldn't say as great as I had the title in it, The Substance, but would make a really good double feature with The Substance if you're looking for a body horror double feature. I really highly recommend, if you can see Together, especially in the theater, go see it. It was a great time. And it's especially a great time leading into this next movie. So after seeing Together, I had like 20 minutes between, but I went basically right over and I watched Zach Cregger's Weapons. So I am not going to spoil anything here. And I honestly just highly recommend, don't even listen to this, just go see it. So his first film, Barbarian, I didn't know a thing about it. I just heard some people saying it's really good. Just go see it. And I did. I never saw a trailer or anything, and it blew me away. I had a great time with it. Then a lot of people overhyped it, and a lot of other people went and saw it and said, I don't get the hype. So you got to be aware of that. Same issue here with Weapons, okay? Do bring your expectations down because so many people are like really hyping it, and it deserves the hype. But don't get overhyped, like try to go in with clean palate, enjoy, met your own expectations. This is just great. I had never watched the trailer for it. I barely knew a thing about it. I think I knew like Josh Brolin is in it. And I think I knew it had something to do with these kids that go missing. That's about all I knew. And boy, what a ride. The one thing I will tell you, because I don't feel like it's a story spoiler, but I love the structure of this. It's one of those stories that will start, like they set everything up, and then you're going to follow one character for a while. And you're going to go through a certain section of the story. Then you're going to jump to another character, and it's going to go back, to an earlier part of the story, but then it's going to go further out. And they kind of repeat that until it all boils into its amazing, dark comedy, messed up conclusion, which is one of those things where there are kind of uncomfortable laughs, but there are also shocks and oh my God, and kind of mind-blowing. I don't know that the end is like, I don't want to oversell the ending as being like super mind-blowing, greatest thing ever. It just works really well. And apparently Zach Cregger would like to make a sequel to this in this universe, and I could see how that would work because I'd kind of like to see more of a certain element that's later revealed in the film. I will also say Alden Ehrenreich is in this, and he is phenomenal as a small town cop. Him and Julia Garner, the way the story is told and the way that you look at that relationship differently more and more as the movie goes on. It keeps changing your perspective of things. Fantastic. Josh Brolin as a father who's lost his kid. Fantastic. Julia Garner, I like her drinking choices. And it's great. It really is great from start to finish. And again, I can't really say much because I think you should just go see it. I will talk a little bit more about Zach Kreger, though, because I do want to vent about something really briefly. Weapons is great. I think it was excellent. It's definitely something I want to watch over and over, but just go see it. Now, he is 2 for 2 for me. And here I have a love-hate problem with his next project. He is doing a Resident Evil movie, which should have me thrilled. And to a point, I do. But it came out that he has already quoted as he's not really worried about following the lore. And some people are like, the lore is crazy, it's all over the place. I'm a sort of a purist. I want a proper adaptation, be it movie or more likely a limited series of the actual story of the actual video games, particularly the first 3. You could even do a trilogy of 4, 5, and 6, and stuff like that. And I also am a firm believer that if you're going to do an adaptation, be it of a book or a game, really your point should be to take what is great about the thing you're adapting and bring as much as you can into the other format, so all the people that will never read a book or never play a video game can experience what you love as the gamer or reader in maybe a different format, but they'll get a taste of why you love something so much, and then they can love it in their own way. So that's why I am a purist about it is doable. I know how to do it. I'm not saying I'm the greatest filmmaker in the world, but I'm saying I've seen people be like, you could never adapt the Resident Evil games. I'm like, yeah, you can. You can. Some of y'all just ain't creative enough to see it. But anyways, going back to it, so he's going to avoid the lore. And then he described it as, and bear with me on this, you might be surprised where I'm going to end up with it. Then he described what he wants to do as, he's a huge fan of the games. He's never seen the movies, which is probably good. I mean, I like the movies, but I don't love them. Oh, Napoleon, Mommy's... Okay, Napoleon really wants his dinner. Hold on. But Mommy's in the back. Okay, let me just finish my thought so I can help with all this. So the next thing I heard him say is how he described how he wanted to do this movie. He wanted it to feel like the Resident Evil experience. He's not going to use any of the existing characters or the lore, so who knows if he's even going to set it in a known location. But he wants to give you that, hi, Napoleon, I know. You should have heard him earlier. Like, he came about half an hour ago, came up here like a siren, and everybody, he's hungry. It's that time. Sorry, I'm just trying to finish this last thought here. So he wants to do this experience where it feels like the experience of playing the first-person game, going into these dark places and moving through and resource management, all that. He wants to do that. And I think the thing is, he's a great filmmaker. I think he's going to make a great film. It's just not going to be a great Resident Evil film. And that's my issue with it, is even though I'm sure it's going to be an amazing movie, I'm going to get to love it and have a great time with it, I think it's going to be very successful. And then the studios are going to take all the wrong lessons from this like they do, and it's just going to push us even more into the unlikelihood of ever getting an actual proper adaptation of Resident Evil. So in a nutshell, so you don't hate on me for hating or anything, I think he's going to make a great Resident Evil movie, but I don't think it's going to be a Resident Evil movie, and it's going to make it harder for us to get a proper Resident Evil movie. But I still look forward to it because Zach Kreger, he's got my money. Whew, okay. That's all the movies I watched by myself. Here we go. So, Mary and I and Dad went and saw The Naked Gun. 444 and a fourth is what it should have been called, someone said. Because it is a sequel. A lot of people are tricked into thinking it's a reboot or whatever. It is actually a sequel. Not in the way you have to know the other movies.
No.
But it is definitely a sequel. But if you do know the other movies and you loved the other movies, you should love this. This was amazing. We'll get more to her because I'm not 100% on where she landed on. I think you liked it at the very least, but I know Dad and I fucking loved it. We kind of want to go back. We were dying. We were dying, and so was most of the theater. Like it was like just 90 minutes or 85 minutes of just nonstop belly laugh. Like almost every single joke was landing for us, and yeah, we were like laughing, not just giggling or ha 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 chuckles, like I joked about, I walked out of there, I was like, man, I felt like fucking De Niro and Cape Fear in there. I was just laughing so hard at that goddamn movie.
I don't know this reference.
Well, they do. It was just, for me, it landed. It's every bit as silly and dumb. Like, you love the Hot Shot movies and Naked Gun and stuff.
No, I watched them back in the day.
Yeah, like, it was that great. And this is like, Dad's already pre-ordered the 4K. He's ready. We want to go back. We're going to take our buddy Otter. We want sequels. Don't know that we're getting them. It did pretty well box office wise, but none of that shit matters because we had an amazing fucking time. A few minor great callbacks to the original, but not shoehorned. They felt very natural. Paul Walter Hauser, whatever his name is, amazing. Yeah, Stingray, amazing sidekick. Pamela Anderson, phenomenal in this. She has some of the funniest fucking shit. And then, of course, Liam Neeson, no surprise to me and some people, we know he can do comedy. Nailed this perfectly. So many running gags. This was the kind of comedy we haven't seen in forever, and you can still do it. It wasn't hateful. They even actually get away with an R-word slur joke in here.
Oh, yeah.
But it fucking works. Like, even if you're absolutely against the usage of that language, it worked in here. It was just like, what? All right. Normally I may cringe or something a little bit. It's like, I like how you did that. And the guy who plays like the villain, you've seen him play real villains before. He's so good. It's just I'm ready to watch it again. Like, I kind of wish it was on digital because I want to go back to the theater for it, but like I could just watch this one over and over. So that's my love of it. Dad loved it.
I enjoyed it.
It's all right.
Well, here's the thing. This movie gets a little bit of an asterisk for me because I was starting to reach panic packing mode because I didn't realize how much shit was crammed into the week before I had to go to Pinzik. Because we had a play in Louisville on Tuesday, and then Monday was all your stuff.
Oh yeah, Monday was getting all my videos done for while she was gone.
Tuesday was
the play.
Wednesday I had a little bit of time. Thursday was the movie.
Dinner and a movie, straight from work.
Oh yeah.
No, actually, you were here.
I was working from home.
But still, work, dinner, movie.
Did we actually go for dinner? I think we ate at home.
Oh, we may have eaten at home.
But still,
I don't know. There was a lot of tequila for me.
I had work, dinner, movie, and then.
Then you basically had to do all your packing Friday.
Yeah.
So fair enough. Asterisk. She was exhausted. She was panicked and stressed.
So
maybe you'll like it more when we watch it again.
If I ever get around to it. If you guys, I probably will not go with you to the theater again to watch it because I have so much shit to catch up on here that.
No, that's fair.
I was so wiped out from Pinzik. My 2 days for getting caught up on things here have been
fair. But let's go back. No, I know, but let's keep it up because we do want to get this quick. I was actually, and I'm looking up something related. So, but any thought, like anything that really stood out, like.
Well, now without getting into spoilers.
Okay, well, you know what? I'll point this out, and then you can agree with me on this. One of the nice things about it is the trailers do not give away the best jokes or all of the jokes.
This is true.
Because it is an 85-minute movie, which they stuck to because all the other Naked Gun movies were 85 minutes. So he made sure to keep it at 85 minutes, which I think is mwah. And it was a joke every 15 or 20 seconds. So even if some don't land for you, by the time you even have a thought about it, they're on to the next joke.
And not all of them are in the foreground.
And that's the best. Yeah, it's one of those you can watch again and again and get more layers. But my favorite thing is even though you think some of the best jokes are in the trailers, those jokes, they go so much further than what you saw in the trailers. Like they're just kind of showing you the beginning of certain jokes. And it's like, oh, thank God, they go so much.
Oh, God.
I just spittled. I spittled right in her eye.
Oh.
I'm sorry. I might be a little excited.
Anywho.
Nice beaver, though. I did not buy the beaver popcorn bucket. I'm going to stand in front of you so if I spit a little, more likely hit your eye protection.
Okay.
But yeah, no, like I'm just thinking about jokes in there. And again, Pamela Anderson was so fucking good in this. Like she's really got some chops. So I'm excited to see her sort of career resurgence and where she's going.
Also, pro tip, read the credits.
Yes, it's been so long. There's a hilarious song in the credits, one of the funniest fucking songs ever. There are jokes in the credits, like reading the credits. We haven't seen that in forever. There's a bit of a post-credit.
Like since like Hot Shots Part 2.
Yeah, so like all the way through, this thing is fucking hilarious. And they do honor the original beautifully. Obviously, there's that one very famous joke in the trailer, But there's one or two other very honorable jokes to the original, and one very brief blink and you miss it connection of a cameo to the originals as well, which is nice because it is a sequel. So, anyways, I loved it. Still go see it if you can. It had like I want to say like a $43 million budget, I think, and it opened at 17 million. It did have a 50-something% drop off in its second week, and some people were like, "Oh, that's unfortunate." I'm like, actually, that's actually decent because it's not great, it's not awful, it's kind of average these days. So that means they've probably come close to already hitting 30 million domestically. So I think with overseas, they probably already at least broke even on budget once they cover advertising. The problem is, and it's so well reviewed too. So I'm hoping we can get another one, but Liam Neeson's saying he doesn't think he's up for doing another. They may not do another one. It's like, oh no, don't tell us that. I need more. We need more of these.
So Liam Neeson's also like 80 something, I think.
I know, but it's not like, even if he has to do action in this, they can very clearly just do stunt double shitty, funny shit with that.
Yeah.
Because without spoiling anything, there's a sort of version of that idea near the end of this movie that is fucking genius and one of the greatest cameos. So I'm just telling you, it is just loaded, and I would love to see another one of these. And it gives me high hopes, maybe too high a hope. What's that? For Scary Movie 6. Because this movie showed it can still be done. And Scary Movie 6 is coming from the Wayans. And Doofy's back, baby. Our buddy Dave. Do you think Felissa will get a role because of Dave?
Probably.
What if Felissa Rose is in Scary Movie 6? It would make sense because she could parody Chick with a Dick. Sorry, if you don't know, it's Sleepaway Camp. It's what she's most famous for. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Anyways.
Nice.
Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. Now, where's my coffee? We joked about having somebody off screen, having Dad just. Anyways, bye. Unboxing time. Mary's here.
Hello.
And we told you sadly I don't know if it was last one of these vlogs, but the last time we did Horror Pack, that was the end of Horror Pack. Because that was all they had sent me. And then I said, man, I kind of like this. I don't buy movies like I used to. Maybe I should resubscribe to Horror Pack. And then I went online and I saw and was reminded that Horror Pack shut down. Just, production costs, the death of physical media that seems to keep happening. Understandable, but sad. But I was on there, and they had massive sales, including blind packs. So today, we're here. This may take a minute. We're going to start moving faster. Our ultimate last horror pack.
Bum, bum, bum.
They didn't even send me this one. I paid for all this, but I got a killer deal. I do not remember the prices. But we have 15 mystery movies in here, and 4 or 5 that I did specifically order, but I don't remember them off the top of my head, so we're gonna... Now, I did open this because I wanted to see if that's what the package was, but they are in those blind envelopes, so we don't know. Now, I ordered like 5 titles or something straight up because they were great deals, like $5 for a Blu-ray or whatever, of movies that I wanted. And then they had, I want to say... No, I can't remember the prices, but they had a deal where it was like 10 Blu-rays, horror Blu-rays, and then they had 5 of their special edition ones, the numbered editions, and I thought, I'm going to take a chance. Maybe we're going to be Silly Billy Gumdrops. Maybe not.
I have to say, I love the name on here, Maku Paku.
Yeah, that is interesting, out of Maysville, Georgia. It's where it was shipped from. So anyways, I will say I did open it, and there was one surprise in here, so I'm going to show you this first. I thought this was just a nice little treat. I don't know if it's because I ordered so much or if because they were just sending it to everybody, but we got a tote bag.
Okay.
Which normally I don't care, but you know what? I do have a very love and soft spot for Horror Pack. And we got a sweet little Horror Pack tote bag, and it has a little jack on there.
Where?
Oh, no it doesn't. In the camera, it almost can you see how it's like cat eyes and like the head and there's the tail? Sorry. Anyways, it's just a very nice little gesture.
And it's nice because it has a flat bottom.
Yeah, flat bottom. It's a good movie tote bag, so that's very cool.
You can take that with you to your Mutant Lodge.
Oh, maybe, yeah. Monster Lodge, yeah.
Monster Lodge, here you go.
So we have the envelope of the 5 special editions, I'm guessing, because there's 5 movies in there. Maybe not. There's 2 or 3 in there. I'm hoping that's stuff I ordered. 2 or 3 in here. Maybe those are the ones I ordered. Because I think we have, well, I honestly don't know. But I know how we're going to find out, because we got this pack. And we got this pack. So obviously we're going to try and do this somewhat like we normally do, but also there's so many movies and it's so late that we're gonna run through this a little bit faster than usual. So I am gonna do the little cheat where I'm gonna try and find, so I can figure out which one is the special numbered edition ones, because it should have the numbers on the spines.
But those are all going to be together, theoretically. Yes?
Theoretically. This does not feel like that, because I felt something with a slip cover. Those never have slip covers.
All right.
This, maybe, although these feel like they're packed top side up, so those are top side up. I saw a top sticker. This is just a 3-pack. So you know what, I'm gonna assume these two 5-packs are the 10 mystery Blu-rays, and this is probably, no, I don't know.
Do you want me to look, because I look very much as you.
No, that's fine. Okay, these are the horror pack exclusives. I just saw the little horror pack thing, so I'm gonna set that to the side. We're gonna do those last. Let's start in with these. Theoretically, I ordered 6 movies, and that's what these 2 little 3-packs are.
Okay.
And we are correct with this first one. So I don't know anything about this, but I know I wanted to see this. We've got Trick. It's got a very good cast. I like the cover art. The back looks really nice. We've got Omar Epps, Jamie Kennedy, and Tom Atkins. From the director of My Bloody Valentine, I assume the remake. On Halloween night in 2015, Patrick Trick Weaver massacred his classmates at a costume party. After being arrested, he managed to escape police custody, and not before being shot 5 times by Detective Mike Dever. Everyone believes Trick must be dead, but when a masked killer reappears for the following Halloween, and every Halloween after that, they realize their nightmare is not over. With Trick wreaking havoc and killing people in increasingly terrifying ways, Dever will stop at nothing to finish what he started and bring the carnage to an end. Sounds cool. I love it. So I think if we can go maybe that pace, we'll be okay.
Okay, next one is crabs.
I've wanted to see this forever, and I saw they had the physical, and it was like $5.
Horseshoe crabs.
This should be really fun. It's a monster attack movie, but it's also making fun of sex stuff. Do you want to show the back? You didn't show the back, though. Hopefully you guys can, you can get a pretty decent look at that. Okay. Yeah, I saw this was like Screenbox original or exclusive for a while. I never got into
Crabs
it.
is totally stupid in the most clever, brilliant, really fun way. 4 out of 5 stars, nerdly. It's the Zombievers,
Which I still didn't see.
Godzilla hybrid you always craved in the creature feature comedy horror of the year. Usually by a nuclear runoff, a horde of murderous horseshoe crabs descend on a sleepy California town, causing prom night terror. As the deadly crustaceans claw their way through the disbelieving population, it's up to a ramshackle band of students and local law enforcement to address the increasingly ginormous crabness in a love letter to such practical effects horrors as Gremlins and nostalgic Roger Corman classics.
Yeah, that's going to be a blast. By the way, I want to point out, what I was just looking up on my phone. This is the kind of sale this was. I got 21 Blu-rays for $135. That's why I was like, this is kind of a worthy sale. And I'm supporting these people that were so nice to me for so many years. All right, third one out of this pack, which is also when I ordered another Wolf Cop. I've seen Wolf Cop. I loved Wolf Cop. I have not seen another Wolf Cop. So let's hope it's as good as the first one. Dirtier, hairier. I love that timeline, or tagline. All right, a year has passed since the Dark Eclipse transformed hard-drinking officer Lou, into the infamous lycanthrope crime fighter. It doesn't matter, we're trying to hurry. Oh, that's why I'm not spending time on that. No, I know. Although the evil that controlled Woodhaven was defeated, the community is far from returning to normal. A villainous entrepreneur is looking to open a new brewery and revive the local hockey team, but it's clear he has ulterior motives. With a new mayor, Kevin Smith, and the new chief of,
Canadian?
Maybe. And the new chief of police, Wolf Cop, has his work cut out for him when he has to save the town all over again. That is definitely Kevin Smith, too, because there he fucking is.
Yeah, Yukaru is a type of werewolf.
Okay. I'm excited for that. I haven't seen it. All right, Mary, we're going to get into this next 3-pack of things I probably ordered.
Drive-in double feature. Sky Sharks and Bunny the Killer Thing.
And I haven't seen Sky Sharks either, but I want to.
Is that the Nazi one?
I don't know. I know what you're thinking. No, I think that was Iron Sky.
Okay. Sky Sharks in the Arctic, a team of geologists discovered a Nazi warship that was thought to be lost. On the ship, scientists researched top-secret war-critical weapons and created the Reichsflugzeug. I have no idea. Rocket-powered monsters whose pilots are genetically mutated super soldiers with supernatural powers. Blech. Dr. Klaus Richter, the spiritual forefather of this experiment, was forced to stop his deadly army of the undead in order to save humanity and the planet Earth from seemingly certain doom. Bunny the Killer Thing. A group of 7 Finnish young adults are heading to have a fun weekend at a cabin in the dark woods of Finland. Cabin in the woods, woohoo! By chance, 3 foreign men end up in the same cabin. The men seem to be hiding a secret. The party weekend at a cabin becomes a game for life and death when suddenly a weird creature attacks from the forest to terrorize the people. The creature is half man, half rabbit, and is after anything that resembles female genitals.
Is it me?
The creature is Bunny the Killer Thing.
Also, I just noticed this is a horror. It's not numbered, but it is a horror pack release. I guess it's the double feature. Also, just real quick, I was looking this up. I had this information. I paid $7.50 for that double feature. I think that's really good. This is going to spoil a couple things for me. Trick, I paid $3.75. Wolf Cop, I paid $4.50. Crabs, I paid $7.50. It's not going to spoil the blind packs, but I'll tell you what I paid for those when we get there. So we got 2 more of the ones I actually ordered, and they both have slip covers, and we have Prevenge. I always wanted to watch this. There's a Shudder original.
Didn't they do this on Joe Bob? I
don't think so. No. I think I know what you're talking about. I can't think of the title of the movie. It's close, like it's Revenge or something. But no, they have not done this on Joe Bob. I got this for $4.50. Ruth's misanthropic unborn baby speaks to her from the womb, coaching her to lure and ultimately kill her unsuspecting victims. Struggling with her conscience, loneliness, and a strange strain on prepartum madness, Ruth must ultimately choose between redemption and destruction at the moment of motherhood. Directed by Alice Lowe, starring somebody from Game of Thrones. It's a pitch black, blood-soaked comedy, says the Wall Street Journal. Cool. And we got one more that now I know what it is because I remembered it even before I looked at this. Ooh, I didn't know it had a lenticular.
3D. Oh, Jesus.
Lenticular cover. Hell yeah. Found footage 3D. I paid $7.50 for this one.
Okay. Back. I can't tell if that's in focus or not.
And it is a Blu-ray DVD combo pack.
Okay. When he's hired to document the behind-the-scenes action at the ultra-low-budget horror movie Spectre of Death, the first 3D found footage horror film, an inspired filmmaker packs up his camera and travels with the film's crew to a creepy cabin in the woods. Cabin in the woods. Ooh. Sorry.
Drink like every time.
When the fictional evil presence from the film begins appearing in his behind-the-scenes footage, he has to figure out how to stop it or just maybe find its way into the real world. Boom, boom, boom.
And can I say, this is nice that it doesn't just include 1 pair of 3D glasses, it includes 2 pair of 3D glasses. That's actually somewhat uncommon for things like this. Plus, it still had the slipcover. That's awesome. I do wish it was a 3D TV version, but that's fine. Okay, so those are the specific titles I did order because they were great prices. Now we're gonna jump into this 10 Blu-rays. I looked it up, $40 for these 10 Blu-rays.
Okay.
I'm assuming these are overstocks from their actual boxes. There's a good chance we did have a lot of these, but also there's so many episodes of Horror Pack we missed. Maybe not.
Episodes?
Sure. First up, I think we may have had this one. I don't know. I'm aware of this movie, Apartment 143, but I can't remember if I did watch it, it was not very memorable.
I can't say it looks familiar to me.
Yeah, it might have been from a long time ago, but a team of parapsychologists set out to investigate a series of anomalous phenomena taking place in a newly occupied apartment. Telephone calls with no caller, mysterious shadows, extraordinary light emissions, flying objects, and exploding light bulbs are some of the events they will face while recording their every step with state-of-the-art technology. Using infrared filming, digital photography, psychophonic recordings, movement detectors, and magnetic field alteration meters, the group's attempts to contact the other side will grow increasingly dangerous as they near a point of no return. That sounds okay. It doesn't sound great, but it sounds okay. I don't think we saw it. Next up. Yeah, again, we are trying to hustle.
VFW. I think we've got...
Oh, I bought that motherfucker. Joe Begos.
These veterans are in for the fight of their life.
Great fucking movie. I think I have it on 4K. I'm looking it up to see what I have. I have the 4K. I'm taking this to the Mutant Meetup, Monster Meetup. But do read it. Yeah, it's an awesome fucking movie.
In the latest movie from the iconic Fangoria, a typical night for a group of war veterans at the local VFW turns into an all-out battle for survival when a teenage girl runs into the bar with a bag of stolen drugs. Suddenly under attack from a gang of punk mutants looking to get back what's theirs at any cost, the vets use every weapon they can put together to protect the girl and their VFW in the biggest fight for their lives.
Yeah, so I'll give you a little bit better description of this movie. I don't know why they said mutants, but you got Stephen Lang, William Sadler, Martin Kove, and Fred Williamson are like the old veterans in this, and they run a veteran bar. And right next door is this rundown movie theater that like these fucking drug-addled, drug-dealing punk, like 100 punk kids are hanging out. And this girl has stolen money and hung out in the VFW, and of course the soldiers want to protect her. Neon, gore-soaked Assault on Precinct 13 is what you should be thinking here. And it is fucking phenomenal. I'm a huge Joe Begos fan, and that movie is incredible. But I'm gonna give that to my mutants because I fucking have the 4K and I love it. You pulled that, it's my turn. No, that was a great fucking pull though. Ooh, a fucking triple one. And I've seen one of these. Oh boy, triple shit. Triple feature horror, volume 2. We got Scar, unrated. We got Terror Trap. I have not seen any of those. And we've got Midnight Movie, which I remember really liking. So I'm gonna have to read all 3 of these, but it should be brief. Scar. In Scar, Joanne escapes a local undertaker who mutilates and tortures teenage girls. Upon her return to the town 16 years later, a copycat emerges and all clues lead back to mentally fragile Joan. Is she crazy or is it real is my guess. Terror Trap. Follow Dawn and Nancy, stranded travelers who must stay in a nearby motel waiting for their car to be repaired. Their typical night turns horrific as they must fight to survive or be the next victims in the Terror Trap. Sure, sounds fun. And in Midnight Movie, a midnight showing of an early 1970s horror movie turns into chaos when the killer from the movie emerges out of the film to attack those in the theater. Love movies like that. Demons is the best, but I love movies like that. That's pretty awesome, dude. We got a 3-fer in there, too, on this $40 thing.
All right, next we have Proxy. Motherhood can be its own affliction.
Have I seen this, or did I buy this? Looks very familiar. I'm aware of this. I know that cover art. It's not in the system if we did.
In the last month of her pregnancy, Esther Woodhouse is savagely beaten in an alleyway by an unknown assailant and loses her baby. To aid in her recovery, she attends a support group for grieving parents where she meets Melanie, who claims her son and husband were killed by a drunk driver. Esther and Melanie develop a friendship, but soon it becomes clear that both are harboring much darker secrets than they initially led on. And when both of their lives are transformed by another shocking act of violence, they find that recovery may be impossible. With wildly unpredictable twists and turns, Proxy is a fascinating, unnerving, and endlessly unpredictable. Inku Kang, LA Times.
Okay. I feel like we got this in a horror pack, but that doesn't sound familiar. I just know I know this cover art. And if we own it, I haven't scanned it into the system. But cool. If we don't, I'm excited about it. All right, last one out of the first 5. And we've got... Okay, this one we definitely got out of a horror pack. And we probably reviewed this. And I think I liked it. Open 24 hours. I seem to recall enjoying this one. There's the back. And Don't Breathe meets House of the Devil. A paranoid, delusional woman, Mary White, has just been released from a mental hospital for setting her serial killer boyfriend on fire. Mary suffers from severe paranoia and hallucinations. Her boyfriend, James Lincoln Fields, is a brutal serial killer known as the Rain Ripper. He enjoyed murdering people and making Mary watch. Oh, fuck. After being released from the hospital, Mary's vulnerable demeanor aids her in obtaining employment at an all-night gas station. However, left alone to her own devices, her paranoia and hallucinations return with furious consequences. Customers and friends suddenly start turning up dead and mutilated all around her. You know, but now it doesn't look familiar, and I don't quite remember that, but I know we got this, or I have this. But that sounds awesome. That sounds like I'm ready for a rewatch. I'm gonna look up and see if I have that. Mary, would you like to dig into this next pack, because we're still working for those already, this is worth $40. Those 5 alone are worth $40.
Stoker Hills. Follow at your own risk.
Thought that might have been a horror pack numbered one for a minute, because the art and stuff looks lacking enough to be one, does it not?
Yeah. Oh, it's what's his face? He just passed away not too long. Lance Reddick?
Oh no, yeah, he also recently passed away, but Tony Todd, which there's some similarities there if you're not super fan.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Evil lurks in the shadows. In the secluded town of Stoker Hills, 3 college students find themselves in their worst nightmare when they set out to film a horror movie and are kidnapped by a serial killer. The only hope for survival is the camera they left behind and the 2 detectives looking for clues in the footage.
Well, that actually sounds right up my alley. That sounds really cool.
Just in case I didn't actually show that.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you did or not, but that sounds cool, man. Dude, all these for $40? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm already sitting here thinking, should I order another $40 pack? Because Jesus Christ. Schwonk. Haunter. This looks familiar, but in the way that I feel like this is just cover art that's been done before, or versions of it, you know? Okay, we gotta move a little faster, sorry. Abigail stars in Haunter, a unique take on the traditional haunted house story from director Vincenzo Natali. Oh, he did Splice and Cube? Oh shit, okay. In 1986, teenager Lisa and her family died in their home under sinister circumstances. Unable to move on, their spirits continued to roam the house during the intervening years. Now over a period of 6 days, Lisa must reach out from beyond the grave to help her living counterpart Olivia avoid the same fate that Lisa and her family suffered long ago. A uniquely unsettling and shocking Haunter is a one-of-a-kind reverse ghost story that chills long after the final frame. The read doesn't sound great, but it's from the guy who made Splice and Cube. Cube is phenomenal. Splice is excellent. I'm excited.
All right, next we have Child of Satan. Knowledge leads to extinction.
Ooh, Eric Roberts and Kate Upton. Okay.
Let's see. After an accident during her baby shower, Allison, a dedicated nurse, is rushed to the hospital after the birth of her son. Strange events emerge, vivid dreams, and unexplained killings. Well, that's a bit of nothing.
Yeah, it's a little of a vague description. But Eric Roberts. That was an unintentional flub. All right, 2 more, and then we get to the 5 specials. A Night in the Woods. I don't know this one. The makers of Bronson and Monsters. I don't know that either. Okay. Is the front? I like it though. That's part of what I like about getting these blind packs and stuff. Is I have no idea what this is. When 3 friends go hiking, jealousies, sexual tensions, and strained relationships come to a head, turning what should have been a peaceful camping adventure into a terror trip. As collective paranoia reaches fever pitch, it becomes clear that there is a much darker force at work in the ancient, eerie surroundings. Who or what is after them, and can any one of them survive a night in the woods? Sounds all right. All right, last one of the 10-pack.
Kicking Blood, a vampire love story.
Oh, I really wanted to see this. Or we got this and I never watched it. I mean, I did watch it and I don't remember it. Half the horror pack stuff we got has never gotten entered in my app, unfortunately.
Anna has been living in the haze of psychedelic blood bliss for as long as she can remember. Her hedonistic experience is challenged when she falls for Robbie, a charming alcoholic, one night. When he is looking for a drink, she's looking for a feed. They bond. This puts her at odds with her true murderous nature and the wrath of her vampire clan. But she has vowed to quit blood and become human again. And y'all need to learn punctuation. There's some commas that were missing there.
Yeah, I don't know if I got this and never scanned it in or if we watched it or what, but it does oozes cool from Dread Central. Dread Central I know and I like their reviews, so. Okay. Cool. Listen, that's $40. That's a killer fucking haul. That averages $4 a disc, and actually less than $4 a title because we got that one triple feature in here. That is abso-fucking-lutely worth $40. Now, for the main event. 5 to go. 5, I assume, horror pack special editions. I'm pretty sure they all work. Chances are we have some of these. Chances are they might be not great. But maybe we get some cool ones. I would love to see, what is it? 1031 Part 3 or something like that. Anyways,
Okay.
this was $50, but considering it $10 a Blu-ray, exclusive to Horror Pack, I still think that's a reasonable price. I do think it'll be hilarious if we get the Silly Billy Gumdrop movie, though I don't know if we'll recognize that's what it is.
I think I would recognize
You might?
it.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna pull the first one. We got, I don't think we got this one. Death Cast.
Number 10. We didn't.
Number 10. Oh yeah, I didn't know they had them from that far back. I was not into Horror Pack when it was number 10. Thank you for reminding me to look at the numbers. Oh, and you can tell this is very early.
Yeah. Actually, that's better than some of the ones that we got.
It is the art
You can
layout.
actually see shit.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it looks like it's printed on an actual slip, the right paper. See, so number 10, Horror Pack. And she's right. I mean, still, it could have used a little bit more layout work, but genre busting, says Rue Morgue. Okay. 6 fame-hungry young actors cast in an experimental horror film arrive on set to discover that the terror is real. One by one, the actors become the victims as the killers goes off script and real blood begins to flow. A breezy 77 minutes, snuff film kind of thing. I'm excited. That actually, hell yeah. So we at least got one we definitely did not have. Boom.
Okay.
Woo.
Worst pool party ever! Pool party massacre!
And that I can't see because you're pinky. 66! I don't think we had 66. I do not remember getting this one.
I don't remember when we started getting them.
I feel like we would have known.
Let's see. What started out as a relaxing summer day by the pool for a group of high-maintenance young socialites quickly becomes a nightmare when an unknown killer begins stalking and murdering them, one by one.
Nice. I think that one's going to be a good time. Let's see.
Look at that corn syrup.
Best I can tell, our first horror pack was September 2017. Now here's the question. Did I put the titles in the tag so I can just read it real quick?
Victor Crowley.
It had Victor Crowley, it had Hatchet, and it had Species, but it doesn't tell me the rest. I just probably ran out of room. But you know what, we can check real quick. I think this is worth looking at. Because you're right, I just want to see the number of what special edition we started with. So as soon as it loads, I'm going to skip to the end. Wow, 2017. So we were doing.
Yeah, I don't think you got chapter breaks at that point.
No, I didn't. But I know we would have pulled it. Actually, oh, they must have put in auto chapter breaks at some point. Maybe I did do chapter. No, I wasn't doing chapter breaks back then. Hatchet 3. Wait, so did we? Oh, maybe we didn't know to. Oh, come on, YouTube. What the fuck?
I've had that happen a couple of times. You'll have to like back out and go back in.
Well, first I'm just trying to find the one. I know that's not the special. Strange Events? Oh my god, fine. I'll go out and go back in because yeah, that's shit. Hitting all the wrong buttons. Also, maybe our internet's dropping because nothing wanted to load. Let me turn off the Wi-Fi. Back up. You all. I'm sorry for the break here, everybody. But okay, good. Now it's gonna run.
Hey everybody, welcome back. Unboxing.
Oh, shush up. Oh, Species. The actual Natasha Lyonne Species. Strange Events. Strange Events. Are you fucking kidding me? Jesus Christ, dude. All right, I know it's not Zombie Night. And I know it's not Hatchet 3, so it's gotta be Strange Events. Let me try this. What number release from Horror Pack was the movie Strange Events?
Maybe. I don't know. It might be a little expensive for me if I'm just going for the one limited.
That was from the 3rd release of Horror Pack? That one up there. Okay, well hold on, now this is playing again.
Edition. But I don't know, it definitely gives me nightmares can come central calls sleek. I definitely have to check this out.
I don't think we showed
Awesome. And
the
good times,
spine.
stylish and just they will.
I don't think we
Strange
knew.
Event.
Anyways, supposedly that's the 3rd pack. It might have been number 3. Maybe we were getting them. I don't know. That can't be right.
I don't think so.
Anyways, sorry for that yeah, I know. Okay, here we go. 3 to go, all right? The Last Thanksgiving. We definitely don't have this. Wow, you know what? We got 3 here we have not gotten, so I'm already pretty happy about it, even if the other 2 are things. And look at that. That's like an actual fucking back design right there. That's good layout. And it's number 65. Okay. Meet the Brimstones. They're a normal American family. They have normal jobs, live normal lives, except every November they hunt down anybody who doesn't celebrate Thanksgiving. When Derry's restaurant stays open for the holiday, the Brimstones begin to terrorize the staff and patrons. Who will survive and what will be left for dinner? I know I had to alter the melody to make it work. That sounds fun. This looks like it's actually like they're really going for gore. So like just a splatter punk gore thing. I'm in.
Okay.
3 in a row. I don't think we, oh wait, maybe we.
A cadaver Christmas.
Wait, that does look vaguely familiar.
Yeah, the guy with the janitor looks familiar.
And that's, hold on, let me see under your hand. That's 64, 54.
When a dark force takes over the morgue... No, sorry.
It's okay. You could read it and then show, but you didn't show it. I think we did get this one, and we did review this one. I think we kind of liked that one. Maybe.
Looks like, what's his face from...
Ryan George?
Yes.
Pitch meetings? It does a little bit, yeah.
When a dark force takes over the morgue during the Christmas holiday, a ragtag band of heroes has to save humanity from a growing army of walking dead. Okay.
That was a brief description. A cadaver. Not in the system. Okay. We've made it to the last one. And you know what? We only got one. Are you serious? Out of all of this? Or in that 10 pack, was there one? Wasn't there one? Yeah, there's, okay. So far out of all of this, for sure, we only got 2 we already had. This feels like better luck than when we were getting horror packs. All right, here we go. Possibly, probably, should be final one ever. We'll see. Oh, Jesus. Oh, I think we definitely got this. Horror Pack 51. I vaguely remember this because, like, it's one of the worst fucking covers ever. Because what the hell? Sorry, I can tell it's getting very warm in here. And since we still have shit to do. All right, we are going out on a bit of a womp, womp, womp. Let's see. Betsy is a werewolf film with heart and bite. Pophorror.com. After surviving a vicious attack in the city, Betsy moves to the country in hopes of starting over. As she begins to recover, something begins clawing its way into the moonlight.
Okay.
But bro, $135. $135. In the era of disappearing physical media, killer. Absolutely killer. And I get to take, oh, I guess we had 3, because VFW I already owned. But I'm excited, like that's one I'm excited to take to my former Mutant fam, now Monster Lodge buddies, and be like, yo, here's a movie up for grabs. Put it in the pile, baby. Because that's one of the fun things we do. We all bring tons of stuff. And at those meetings, we put up a big table of here's books, comics, all kinds of stuff, board games sometimes. And if you want it and you don't have it, take it. Like, it's kind of one of the neat things about those every 3-month meetings. All right, anyways, that is, okay, we hit it about half an hour. I thought it would take about half an hour. That is potentially our final horror pack. But honestly, that was such a good fucking haul for that price.
I'm afraid you might hit diminishing returns.
It's very possible, but I feel like one more time, I mean, at least the 40 for 10, you know, I don't know, maybe. Anyways, thanks y'all. We got some other fun stuff to open. We'll be right back. Hey, it's your sweaty boy. We're back with some fun stuff. Mary, take it away, toys.
So, is this before or after taste test?
Oh, this is, yeah, we're in order now. This is well after taste test.
Okay, so same Japanese shopping center that I got all those Japanese goodies from. There is a store called J Avenue, and they sell lots of Japanese import stuff, including fine boxes. So I got these because there's like a Jack and Aaron, I think. And
look like our kitties.
but here's the thing.
Get my face out of the way while you do this part.
Yeah. So this is all the available boxes. You'll notice that not all of them have a cat. I've opened up 2 of these. They did not have cats. So I bought 2 more on my way back in hopes that maybe I get at least a cat to go with this set. So, now Eric, since you haven't actually opened up one, do you want to start?
Sure. I like opening things. What do I want to get? Oh, the cat tree is really adorable.
Yeah.
Did you get the cat carrying? Oh, the cat
I
sleeping
got
on the
that
lap.
one.
Okay, this cat sleeping on a laptop looks awesome.
That's the one that looks kind of like Aaron.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Let's see what I get. Maybe I got the touch. I'm wearing the proper shirt too. You know, I got the power of
I
kids.
did get some other blind boxes called Blind My Sushi. And they're cats on sushi, but it took me like 8 tries to get the one I actually wanted, and I got like 5 of the same one.
Well, I was feeling a piece. I'm not sure what I've got. I'll just look.
You did not get a cat.
I did not get a cat. What the hell did I actually get?
You got the
Oh.
what's that? No.
Oh, there's more parts in here. Yeah. There's 2 pieces to it. Yeah. I did. I got this one.
All right. So.
Oh, hold on. There's instructions or whatever too, or decals. What do we got here? We got some decals.
Oh yeah.
Which I'm gonna let Mary deal with because I've always sucked at decals. And then we have whatever this is.
Instructions? I don't know.
No, I think it's just like a flyer about what to collect, or maybe a different series, or how to put it all together as one
Oh yeah.
big set. Let me show. Oh shit! I'll pick that up. But so you can see, I got like the pot and the fire and the chopsticks and the. I don't know if you actually want me to. I assume I don't know if you want.
I wouldn't. Because
All right,
it's
well,
a lot of tiny bits to.
Yeah, we're gonna let Mary deal with that if she wants.
Okay, so please, universe, please let me has a kitty.
Yes, power of kitty can tell you. Napoleon's over there like, you have a kitty, you have me.
I got a kitty. We got laptop kitty.
Oh, laptop kitty is awesome. It's very close. It is kind of 80-bit. So you kind of almost. It's not exactly 80-bit.
No, Ava is not an orange tabby.
Well,
she's a
say-
tortie.
I know what I'm saying.
A torby.
It looks close.
Then there's
Close
a
enough.
little cat laptop.
That's awesome.
A
Well, I'm
black
glad
cat
you
mug.
pulled one cat. Oh, that cat mug's adorable.
Yeah. See, is there anything else in here?
Probably.
No.
You don't even have a paperwork thing? Oh, you got a paperwork thing.
I got a paperwork thing.
Now, does it show different? Yeah.
Mine shows a calendar.
Yeah, mine doesn't have a calendar.
Yours just like got kitchen stuff.
Well, this part's the same,
Yeah.
but that stuff's not. And then the back's different too. So
Maybe because you pulled a kitchen set and I pulled a work set.
possibly.
But yeah, I got a kitty. I thought about taking these to work, turn around my computer at work.
There you go. There you go. Well, good. I'm glad you at least got one kitty, and you got a kitty over there,
Yeah.
a kitty over there, and 2 other kitties somewhere.
Oh yeah.
And you got 2 titties there. Oh, there's one of the other kitties. 4 kitties, 2 titties, and a husband in paradise.
Yeah. If you all and should I show like the other 2 sets that I got?
That's up. Yeah, sure. Might as well. We're running so late tonight. Who fucking cares?
So I got the carrier with a clock and a cone and a what we call kitty go-gurt, aka a lickable treat. Oh, that's the one you just opened. Crap baskets. Oh, there's my other piece of amber.
You was looking for that.
I was looking for this the other. This is a piece of amber I started polishing.
They're Kyber crystals. Don't let her lie to you.
And then where is? Yeah, here it is. I got kitty litter. So you've got the box and the litter and a bag of litter
So much kitty litter.
and poop. Poop. And for some reason, a cat's cell phone. I don't know what that's supposed to
Well, that's so you can play a podcast while you're scooping the poops.
But oh, and it has a little scooper too.
Pooper scooper.
So I was just like, it's cute. I haven't got anything like this before. Oh, there's like a little carrier or a cardboard box. Okay,
Those are kind of neat little sets, though.
yeah. But yeah, I got at least one cat. It would have sucked so much to have all this little cat stuff and no cat
No
to go
cat
with.
to play in it? Yeah, that would be shitty. Well, good job.
And
All right.
my amber.
And you found your missing amber. You named that one Ruffin?
You're adorable.
I try. All right. All we got left is cocktails, because I'm going to do this week's and the next one, because it might as well. They're going to be so similar.
Okay.
I don't know if
At some
I'm gonna
point, I'll go to bed.
Yeah, I know. Sorry. We should have watched SummerSlam this afternoon. I wasn't saying. But then you were rubbing my back.
Gotta stop rubbing his back.
No! Them be grounds for divorce. I can't quit you. Oh, I could though.
Yeah, how about we quit this so we can get going?
Yeah. Hey, it's cocktail time, and I'm actually not pretending to be a little intoxicated this time, especially because Mary and I are going to end up making 2 cocktails. One for this video, one for another video. So things may show up out of order. I don't fucking know. So we're going to make 2 similar cocktails this week and then the next time. But before we get to that, we have one more little taste testy thing. So I guess this is the one that's going to come out now. Or maybe it comes out in 2 weeks. I don't know, whatever. We found a new Kailua. Dunkin' Caramel Swirl.
Cream liqueur.
Thank you. Do you want to tell them about the refrigeration thing or whatever you just read?
Well, you've got the back. Do you want to read the back?
Well, I thought you would just remember. Oh, it was sitting in a corn chip or something.
It should say enjoy chilled or over ice.
Enjoy chilled, neat, ... or ... over ice. So she says we should probably try this chilled, but it is what it is. It doesn't say to shake it. We can always try it again later. I'm not going to pour a full shot because this is not really going to mix with the drinks we're about to drink. Mm-hmm. We do love our various Kailuas. This one definitely has a slightly different color.
It's because it's cream. It says it's cream.
I know. It's a cream coffee-ish thingy. Shall I go first? You want to go first?
You can go ahead and go first.
That looks cool.
It's now it doesn't say refrigerate after opening. So
Yeah, most Kailuas don't, but it also says enjoy chilled.
Well, I keep a lot of booze in the fridge because I don't like warm booze.
Yeah, I know. There's various different. Should I put this over ice for you? Now I'm just realizing.
Just
Okay.
It's late, honey. Just do the thing.
Love you.
Love you too. Because I do have to actually go into work tomorrow.
Mmm. Mmm. Bro, that's delicious.
All right, you want to hand it over?
Oh, that
Frankenstein?
tastes like a caramel glazed donut. Oh my god. Yo, mixing that with like chocolate sips or something. Ooh.
It's not bad.
It's got an almost White Russian vibe going to it. You can have the rest if you want. Since I'm drinking a lot more and you're not. You don't have to.
Yeah.
It really does. It's like a lighter, creamier, it's almost like a White Russian itself.
It's very close.
Oh yeah. You like Kailua? Highly recommend that. Highly recommend that. Maybe we'll play around with mixing some things with that in the coming days. Okay, speaking of mixing some things, we're gonna do what is lovingly referred to as ass candy. I already forgot what it's actually called. Let's see if it told me what it's actually called. I don't think it does though. Nope, it's just sometimes affectionately called ass candy. This is a very simple 2-ingredient drink if you don't count ice. You're gonna get a rocks glass. You're gonna throw some ice cubes in there. I don't want too many ice cubes. I'm done. I'm already back.
Okay.
Jack's over. I'm trying to hurry for you. We have a nice Haunted Mansion glass. Now, what you're going to find out is this drink and the next drink we're going to make are going to use cherry Coke, and that's because once I open it, we might as well make the other one so the shit doesn't go flat and blah. I bought this because of Shadow Labyrinth to celebrate the Pac-Man game. All right, so we're going to use 1.5 ounces of basically 1-shot pour of an amaretto, which is an almond liqueur, and of course, Di Serono is one of the best. It's usually what's recommended. And we haven't opened it in a long time. Oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, that one can get very sticky.
Yeah. So we want 1.5 ounces. This stuff is pretty tasty on its own. We're gonna pour that in the ice. And now we're supposed to do 6 ounces of cherry Coke. It does specifically say, yeah, okay. So I'm gonna have to pour this a couple of times. It also says you can use regular cola and add a half shot of cherry syrup, if that's something you happen to have around.
Now,
it also
remember,
said,
pour it on the side so it doesn't...
well, I can't measure it that way, but
Well,
I can at least start it. Yeah. Because I have to do this 3 times. It's about 2 ounces. That's about another 2 ounces. And then, oh shit. Well, and there we go. We got our 6 ounce pour. We'll use that for the next drink because it's going to involve the same stuff. And you can optionally garnish it with maraschino cherry, lime wedge, or orange slice. Not dealing with that. Slowly top the glass with the cherry Coke and then stir gently to combine ingredients. So I'm going to use a cocktail straw here. Oh, we're about to, Napoleon. Daddy just needs to taste his drink. Mommy and Daddy can taste his drink. Then we'll sit down with you for a few minutes. Yes, Mr. Handsome. Beautiful boy.
Aww. He's getting very talky in his old age.
Yeah, he is demanding of the love. It's okay. We're going to hurry, buddy. So here we go. Here is ass candy.
Okay.
Oh, it smells good. Tastes like cherry Coke.
Did you actually stir it?
Yeah. I mean, try sucking from the bottom just to be sure. Do you want to try it? It just tastes like cherry Coke. I don't taste the amaretto in there at all. Maybe a hint of it, but I know, buddy. Very, very soon. Almost there.
I can taste it.
You can? Maybe it's the wine and the
It's
Kailua.
okay. It's that kind of almondy taste.
Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not getting it. I think the wine and the Kailua has fucked my palate for the evening.
That's not bad.
All right. Well, we've had a very long vlog, and you can hear that man demanding loving. So I'm going to call that there. Thank you. Cheers. We're going to watch a little TV, and then we're going to film the one for 2 weeks from now. Take care. Wait. All right, there you have it. It is 4:07 a.m. I just did some Batman videos. I got to finish this vlog. Now I have to edit this and 2 Batmans and 7 trailers, and we'll be good. But hopefully you enjoyed this. Hope you had a good time. I had a very good day, even though it went very late. I'm so sorry, Mary. Thank you for being a part of these. But comment below. What did y'all think? Did you like this one? What do you think about the eggs and hot dogs? I know it's kind of basic, but I mean, I had to do something, and we were running out of time. And I knew the taste tests were going to go long, and reviews were going to go long. Next week is the finale of my May Disney trip, which is kind of wild. It's taken this long to get that out. And you should not be skipping a beat on the every other week, at least for this, because next week you get that finale. Next week, and the week after that, you get one more of these normal vlogs. And the week after that, we will have done the next trip, and I'll have 3 days of that. So hopefully you're having a good time with that. Comment below. Let me know. Geek out in the comments. What was your favorite part? What would you throw into that egg mixture? What sausage would you use? That kind of stuff. What would you do to improve that cocktail? Other than that, though, you can click the thumbs up button. Give me the good old thumb of encouragement, as I do love to be encouraged. And remember that we will get through this. We will get through this together. Check out my music. Anywhere you listen to music, look up TheEricButts. Try a couple of songs. Get excited for some more stuff. And I know we're changing the channel up in March of next year. And, you know, I want to go focus on film and music, which is what my real job has always been. Well, that's not a job, but that's my real calling. YouTube was always a means to an end for that, and then it got sucked up in it so much. Don't worry, there's still plenty more video game Let's Plays. Until then, lots of food cooking. Even after then, we'll still do some stuff with that. And we got filmmaking starting back up, dipping my toes in the water, coming up in about a month on our Mexico trip. That's where it begins. Follow all that and more right here, or go to TheEricButts.com for all your funky butts fun. There's more with the links in the description below, so click that see more button to see more butts. I'm sorry, it's late. I am intoxicated because we didn't just film the cocktail for this, we filmed the cocktail for next time too. It's been a long day. This is the last thing I have to film, so I'm going to shut up and then I can go edit. I love you all. Thank you all. I appreciate y'all so much. I'll see you next time. Bye. Love you. Bye.